Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael.
I've been waiting for this moment all of my life. Oh Lord, I can feel it in the air.
Ladies and gentlemen, folks at home, we certainly hope you're having a fantastic day in your neck of the woods. As ladies and gentlemen, we have a breaking situation here. And it's, well, we got a lot to discuss here, and, you know, the cracks might be starting to show here, and we might be talking a little prematurely, but as we, of course, have the Netflix premiere, the Netflix special in just about 9 days, the biggest entity in all of Vidya, believe it or not, somehow, some way, has leaked again.
At Baba Radiance 481 super chatted $4.99. You all saw the clip of where he picks up the basketball and he can play hoops.
Boy, oh boy. We have been waiting for this moment for quite some time as Baby Radiance is coming through. Yeah, we got a huge one to kick things off from Snack Bar. Snack Bar coming through before the broadcast began here. We have breaking news. We weren't ready. We didn't think today was going to be the day where more tidbits were going to be coming out here. And boy, oh boy, has the game leaked here today. We got IAT coming through, popping the cherry, setting the mood, the vibe, the tone of the atmosphere. Snack Bar in the building with the two-time Tony Hawk combo. We have Baby Radiance in the building. It is a sad situation. We are days away from the Netflix event on the 27th of August at 3 p.m. Eastern. And the game has leaked, and I'm going to tell you this right off the bat. Not impressed. Not impressed with what I saw. Of course, it's not November 19th, nor is it the 27th of this month. Things are subject to change. But if you're telling me that you're impressed by that, if you're really sitting there and you're saying, wow, that's what I was waiting for, that's really worth the $100, that's really worth and justifying the $1 billion budget, then maybe you need to check your expectations. What I saw today in these two gameplay videos was a game. I mean, do you really want me to look at that stuff and say, wow, I'm so impressed? It looked terrible. It looked like an Unreal Engine game. Just by looking at those two clips, because that's what's out there right now. There might be more coming later. Who knows? Not only that, the full map has leaked, and that, don't even get me started on that. Oh, my God. I mean, I hate being negative, but, bro, what I saw here today is not hot. It's not good. Okay? You got a clip of Jason playing basketball, and it looks terrible. Mike Bobo was right. I'm sorry. Let's run this back. Meet me in Vice City. The game looks terrible. It looks like an Unreal Engine game. There's no way. There's no way, dog. I can't obviously show anything here, but you can go look it up yourself. And boy, oh boy.
Atlix 3092 super chat.
Look at this right here.
Looks heavy like it's underwater. IGN gave it a 10 cause it's shiny.
There is a clip, Dr. Blitz coming through. We do appreciate the big time support here. There is a clip of Jason playing basketball. I'm so glad that's in there. However, again, it's not bringing anything new to the table. We've seen basketball in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. We've seen basketball in Bully. These are PS2 games.
At Augustus04 has just tipped $10 through Super Chat.
Oh.
GTA 5.5, the purple-haired feminist edition.
I'm not saying we're going to cancel our pre-order. I'm not saying that the game is guaranteed to be a disappointment, but what I saw here today was a game that isn't exceeding expectations. I saw a game that is doing the bare minimum, and everyone is freaking out because it's Grand Theft Auto 6. But to me, it looks like another Unreal Engine game, and I can't be impressed by that. How could I be? We saw the basketball mechanics here today. There wasn't anything groundbreaking. They acted like they've never had that before. Well, it was in Bully. It was in GTA San Andreas. So the basketball mechanics were already there. I'm glad you can shoot hoops. That's fantastic. Thank God. Because that would have been something that I would have already griped about if you couldn't shoot hoops and they got the basketball. Because that's what other games would do. If you got a basketball hoop in the environment, you should be able to shoot hoops. What we saw today was a reality check here for the biggest entity in all of Vidya. Of course, we're still hyped for the Netflix event.
At Dynamite Music Super Chatted $4.99. Michael, it was never going to live up to the unreal expectations. It's GTA 5 meets RDR 2. That's what we're getting and we'll eat it up.
I mean, I paid $100 for this game already. Now, I'm not saying our hype is diminished. Of course, we're still hyped, and we're looking forward to the Netflix premiere and the Netflix special, the extended look at Grand Theft Auto 6. Let's see what Rockstar wants to show us. Because we don't really know. There's just a lot we don't know right now.
At Spun 4,700.
We've got SpongeBob even coming through. He's coming through from Bikini Bottom. Holy shit.
GTA 6 has news. Now I want to come through.
Yeah.
Now I want to come through.
We're not playing that game. I'm gonna raise the super chats.
Now I want to come
We're not
through.
doing that. We're not going to start spamming super chats because you guys want attention when there's new. I already told you guys that this was going to be a problem. That's what they do. I played Kane and Lynch yesterday for 130 viewers. Now all of a sudden we have how many viewers in here today? 419. That's what I'm saying. But nonetheless, we do appreciate the big time support. I can't even talk.
At Mike Bobo Skinks Super Chatted $4.99.
Look at this right here. We got Mike Bobo coming
I
through.
appreciate you saying that, Michael. It's good to unite together again.
Yeah, let's run it
Slow
back.
animations, nonsense skin. I knew it to be true. Run it back?
I'm ready to run it back. Vice City. Oh, man, we got Mike Bobo in the building. And you guys are coming through so beautifully. We're describing the basketball clip. I am glad that basketball is in the game. That is fantastic. Okay, the more immersion that we have in this game, the more things that we're able to kind of pick up and do and mess around with. However, the second clip tells a much bigger story, and that's where we were not really that impressed, okay? The basketball is clipping through Jason in the first clip, and I understand that this could be old footage. There's rumors going around that this is from 2024. We just don't know. There's also word that there's a preview event for the Shills going on, and that will maybe go along with the Netflix extended preview. So maybe after the Netflix special, they'll have the previews come out from people that were invited to go play it in Scotland or whatever. So I think that's happening as well. And I just can't believe that we've waited this long, that we've held out hope for this long. And we got a basketball clipping through Jason, by the way. Now again, to give them the benefit of the doubt, this could be old footage, and hopefully it is. And hopefully on Netflix, when that premieres in just 9 days, we will come away and we will say, holy shit, we forgot already about those two clips. You know what I'm saying? Look at this right here. We are plowing through and we're plowing through in a way that makes sense. The Bruce Wayne bucks are on the table.
249 has just tipped $50 through Super Chat. No one beats world class.
They can't handle it.
He's always right.
They can't handle it. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just kind of judging what we saw here today. And right now we're just kind of discussing the basketball clip. Of course, we can't show you any of this. But we got IAT coming through. He's coming through in a way that makes sense, and it is, believe me, what we love to see. IAT is in the building, and he's coming through, and he's coming through hard and strong. And it is what we love to see with the gargantuan $50 Super Chat. So the basketball clip is not great, but we do appreciate the fact that Rockstar has put it in and it has returned here in Grand Theft Auto 6. Of course, there was a basketball mechanic in Bully. There was a basketball mechanic in GTA San Andreas. Of course, they weren't really like fully fleshed out and things like that, but they were little mini games that you could kind of, a little activity that you can mess around with. So it has returned here. But the second clip is really what got me concerned. And if you really look at it, I can't even tell you where to go. But if you can find the second clip where Jason's in the car and he crashes into a delivery truck and the delivery truck guy gets out, there's some dialogue there, and then there's hand-to-hand combat, which looked okay, but not revolutionary. And if you look at that clip, there's NPCs in the background that don't even react to what's going on. And I said, I'm out. Okay? I'm out. Not to mention the fact that there's seemingly, I'm not out, but it's very disappointing. Now, again, to give them the benefit of the doubt, this could be an old build. But if you go back and watch that clip where Jason's in the car, the NPCs in the background don't react to what's going on at all. It looks like they have a few more animations. It looks like they're talking a little bit more. But, again, nothing revolutionary. They weren't pulling out their phone to record it. The social media system might not even... It looked like an Unreal Engine 5 game. Where was the blood? There was no blood. And now you seemingly have a moral system. There was a devil icon on the screen. Ironic, because this game is inviting the devil into the home. And the screen goes blurry now when you're wanted or something. The clip ends when he goes to the helicopter. And I sat there and I said to myself, there's no way that this is what we've been waiting for. This is pretty standard. This is pretty typical. It's iterative improvements of what we expected. I was expecting something a little bit more. Now, again, I'm not saying that the game is trash, but this look here today that we weren't supposed to get is not impressive. Very underwhelming. Could Rockstar rebound on the 27th? I certainly freaking hope so. Because what I saw here today was literally GTA 5 with Red Dead 2 animation slapped on it. Nothing was mind-blowing. or super interesting to say, wow, you know what? Other than the fact that it was GTA 6. And they're foaming at the mouth over this because it's our first look at the game from, the 2022 leaks. I mean, I certainly hope that this is an older build. I certainly hope that this is not what the final product will look like, but maybe it is. Maybe it is. We got Joshua Trump coming through.
At Joshua Trump super chatted $5. These pathetic losers can't be right in the head. Hypocrites, I tell ya. Come November 19th, they'll be out there playing GTA 6.
Well, I've already
have confidence in it.
I mean, I've already bought it. I bought the $100 edition. And, I wanted to have that moment where we said, holy shit, it's so good, I want to actually buy it again. Because I said I actually do want to buy it 2 or 3 more times, at least 2 more times. To have the disc version, even though there's no disc, but to have the physical case and get that on November 12th. And, that's what I was hoping for. That's what I was waiting for. And these clips today just didn't really push me over the edge to say, wow, this is actually revolutionary. This is actually worth the wait. That it's been nearly 13 years, I believe, or so, since Grand Theft Auto 5. You have to be kidding me.
At Snacks Bar super chatted $5. Don't judge the game by a leaked video and an unfinished product. The curtains will be pulled back soon. It's an older build, obviously. Ours has shown nothing.
Well, the thing I say to that is the map. Because not only did we get 2 clips, this is from what I saw. There might be more out there. There might not be. I'm not sure. But there's 2 clips. There's a basketball clip, and then there's Jason kind of messing around in the car. He gets out, starts attacking. By the way, the ambulance seemingly spawns out of nowhere. Oh, man. Guys, there's no way. I mean, I certainly hope it's an old build because the ambulance literally spawns out of nowhere. I watched the clip multiple times. There's an ambulance parked, but that's not the ambulance that actually... And it's just like, what are we doing?
At review Shay 1,747 super chatted $4.99. Michael, maybe you should take a break from GTA 6 and come work at my job at Dillard's where we collect hangers and throw away trash.
Yeah, I don't think so. We got Trevor coming through. But the ambulance seemingly spawns out of nowhere. There's one parked, unless I didn't catch it. It literally seems like it spawns out of nowhere. Some people are saying that this is fake and that it's a heavily modded Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay scene. I don't...
At BG8P1H super chatted $4.99. On the second clip you can clearly hear NPC calling officer and reacting when Jason drives away.
Well, I would hope they have that. I mean, Mafia 3 had that. There's plenty of other games that have a system like that. I mean, I would certainly hope that they would have that. But with that said, it looks like the gas mechanic is actually in the game. That is seemingly confirmed. There is a gas icon on the, I believe, bottom left-hand corner of the screen. If you watch the clip again, when he's in the car, it shows up. So the gas mechanic might very well be in the game. I think it might be confirmed here that the gas mechanic is in the game. That's another thing that we were looking forward to, and I said that certainly needs to... But the driving, if you look at the driving in this, it looks like GTA 5 almost. A little bit better, but not GTA 4 level of driving. And that's a shame that they couldn't bring that back. I don't know what we were hoping for, what we were expecting, but these 2 clips were just not that impressive. And they're kind of high quality. I mean, if you go to the original source, they're kind of high quality.
At review share 1,747 super chatted $4.99. The PS2 game True Crime Streets of New York allows you to go into every building.
Really? I don't remember that. So we got Trevor coming through, two-time Tony Hawk combo. You got to understand that this is a $1 billion plus game, that this game has been in the making for many, many years. This game is hyped to the moon and back, and I'm not saying what they're going to have on Netflix is going to be terrible. Of course, we're not there yet, and maybe they have something that is going to be mind-blowing. Maybe they have something that's going to look much, much better than what we saw today. However, with that said, even if we were to put past the two gameplay clips that we saw here today, the map, oh God, the map is also leaked as well. Seemingly the entire map. And I'm going to tell you what, it looks terrible. I'm not trolling. It looks terrible. It looks like a GTA 5 map all over again, where you have nothing at the top, and you have the city, this time, bottom right-hand corner of the screen. And you got the Florida Keys down there at the bottom with an airport. The map looks terrible. I'm not trolling. The map, I mean, if there's more, that's great. But that image seemingly shows the entire map. If it's not fake, it looks legit. It probably is. And with that said, the full map has leaked. And boy, oh boy, does that look small. And that looks terrible. I mean, it looks so half-assed that I said there's no freaking way. Maybe there's more to it. Maybe there's a Liberty City section at the prologue or something. But, bro, that map is way too reminiscent of GTA 5. And I'm sure it's bigger, but you look at the city, and it's just one big city, and then that's basically it. Who wants to roam around a map with nothing in it, just like GTA 5? The top half of the map is a barren wasteland. There ain't nothing to do up there. So you got Los Santos at the bottom, and then the rest is nothing. And in this instance here, if this is real, you have, obviously Vice City, and then you got the Keys down here, and then the rest is kind of just a little bit of nothing, but with a few exceptions here and there. I mean, the airport in this game looks bigger than the damn city. I don't know what they're going to show on Netflix to say that this is going to be. Why did this have to happen today? Why did we need to see this today? This is one of the problems here, is that this game keeps leaking. I didn't think it was going to happen again, but somehow, some way it did. Unless this is the most elaborate leak of all time, which there's no way. This is definitely real. It's not AI. And the thing is, we've been trained on these AI slot videos for GTA 6 that everyone's expectations were so high. Literally, Rockstar's statement said that they were going to exceed expectations. Rockstar's statement said that they were going to deliver the game that gamers deserve. Well, what did we see here today that said, holy shit, this is worth $100? Literally nothing. Literally nothing. And I'm talking about today. Of course, this could change on the 27th of August, but we're not there yet. There's 9 days. So all of this comes out 9 days before the Netflix extended look. It looks like NBA 2K has nothing to worry about because the basketball mechanics, they can't even get Jason. I mean, I understand it could be an old build. We do not know. It could be a recent build. I mean, we just don't know. Everyone wants to throw around things and say that, oh, the video's from 2023. There's no way that we know. With that said, the basketball literally clips through Jason. And I said, what is this, an Unreal Engine 5 project made by a freaking fan? This is ridiculous. The basketball shouldn't be clipping through Jason. That's stupid. That doesn't happen in San Andreas or Bully. And yet there you have that clip And again, it could be an older clip, but still shouldn't be clipping through Jason. It's a $1 billion game. The basketball should not be clipping through the body. I mean, that's I'm sorry, I'm out. That's stupid. There was nothing going on in that scene except him and the basketball, and he was shooting hoops. Sound effects were okay. And the basketball clips through Jason. And you have these shills that are probably invited to that fucking exclusive event because Tom Henderson is reporting that it is happening. And I know what's-his-face went there. Unbelievable. And now the Shields are going to come out with their preview right after this embargo lifts, probably after the Netflix special, and they're going to be gushing over it. Well, we saw the reality today, and I didn't see a game that I didn't see the $100 game. I didn't see the $1 billion game. I saw an Unreal Engine game that basically took the Red Dead Redemption 2 animations and said, here you go. Nothing about that was revolutionary. Nothing about that had we not seen before. The gas mechanic being there is fantastic. The basketball being there is fantastic. But some of these people were acting like that was new, like, oh my God, Jason crashed into the delivery truck, and the delivery truck is now crashing into Jason, and oh my God, the NPC's getting out and start attacking. That's been done before. Even in GTA 5, they do that. They literally do that in GTA 5. Of course, you guys don't play that game, or you didn't pay attention. They do that in GTA 5. I don't know if they get out, but there was nothing. The new animation system. Where is the new animation system? The NPCs in the background. I need you to watch the clip again if you can still find it. It's probably being taken down everywhere. But if you still have it, go watch it again.
At Dynamite Music Super Chatted $4.99. The more I watch it, the more I'm actually liking what I see. Like about the map. More blood on the beatdown would be better.
It's a game called Grand Theft Auto 6, and they're afraid to put blood in it, by the way. I mean, come on, dude. You got the basketball clipping through Jason. You have to understand the game is $100. I understand that this isn't supposed to leak, that today wasn't supposed to happen, that, this could be old build footage. But I have to review what I'm being given. And right now, today, that's what we're being given. Of course.
At 5 Whirly Super Chatted $5. Swirly was right, Swirly wins. Time to refund those pre-orders.
No, I'm still hyped and still excited because when we get to the Netflix special, and if that's underwhelming, then that's it. And there might be more leaks in between now and then. Who absolutely? I mean, we don't know. But I can tell you that having the basketball clip through Jason is not a W. And I don't know how they're shilling that. I understand it can't be a perfect game. There's no way that that's a possibility. But you're telling me a $1 billion game can't figure out how to frickin' make sure that the basketball doesn't clip right through your chest? Go watch the footage again. It's ridiculous. I sat there and I said to myself, there's absolutely no way. And the way the drivers react, I mean, none of it looks the same. Rockstar is meanwhile charging us $100 for this game, $80 for this game if you don't want to pay for the Ultimate Edition. It's a $1 billion plus budget, and we can't even get these simple things right. Oh, Mako, wait until Netflix. Okay, I'll wait until Netflix. But right now, this is what we're discussing today. The map as well is very, very, very underwhelming. These shills don't want to talk about, they don't want to say anything negative because they want to get early access to this game before November 19th. It's very evident. I'm not going to name names. They're all live right now, and they're gushing over this. How could you be gushing over a GTA 5 map all over again? How is that exciting? The only way that's exciting is if they have, a lot of things to see and do in Vice City. we're going to be stuck with this game for probably the next 15 years. And this is what we've just come to say, oh, yeah, this is good enough. This is good enough. It's Rockstar Games. You got the basketball clipping through Jason. You got no blood in a Grand Theft Auto game, by the way. You have a moral system in a Grand Theft Auto game. You know, they're going to chastise you for being a criminal. They're going to chastise you for being a fucking loser. They're going to chastise you in this game. Yeah, that sounds like a great Grand Theft Auto experience. So they're going to punish you if you play bad in this game, it seems like. Because it looks like they got some sort of moral system or some sort of little system where the devil pops up on the screen. He probably comes right out of the fucking game console and says, hey, welcome to hell. And the hell is the misery playing this after waiting so long, after investing so much money into this game. Everyone's already pre-ordered this game. And I understand Netflix is still the time and place. We're still excited. We're still locked in. Let's wait for Rockstar to pull their curtain back and to really show us this game.
At Downhearted super chatted $5. I'm really hoping they have different fighting animations that looks like the same RDR2 co-animation.
I didn't want Red Dead Redemption 2 copy and paste. Red Dead Redemption 2, guys, has came out nearly 9 years ago at this point. We want something way beyond Red Dead Redemption 2. So now, I think, with that said, I think it's time to lower expectations as we go into the Netflix event, because that's what needs to happen. You got a glimpse of the reality of the game here today. And I'm not saying it's terrible, but it's certainly not the game that I was expecting to see. Yeah, it's fantastic that you can grab the basketball and shoot some hoops. Thank God. That'll be fun for about 10 minutes, especially when it clips right through you. Now, if you can go one-on-one and you can do that, then that adds some, obviously, variety to the gameplay there. But if you could just shoot hoops at Jason's thing, that's been done before by Rockstar themselves with San Andreas and Bully. You should not have the basketball clipping through Jason. I saw that and I said, this is unbelievable. This is inexcusable.
At Hightail H6R super chatted £4.99. Black Flag remake might be better. In the Elite 2 clip we see woke themes with regard to the delivery driver.
Well, I don't know about woke themes, but I mean, if you can elaborate on that, let me know. But what I saw in the second clip with the delivery thing, was that there's NPC. First of all, there's NPCs in the background that aren't reacting to what's going on, and it's about 20 feet away from them, I believe. So they're not really reacting to what's going on, which is stupid, right? And then seemingly the ambulance appears out of nowhere. I can't have that. There's absolutely no way that they haven't found a solution. Because in the clip, there's an ambulance parked. It looks like an ambulance. Maybe it's not. But there's an ambulance parked. And I thought, oh, that's maybe they get inside the ambulance. I don't know if that's a hospital or not. It looks like it is a hospital because he goes to the helicopter at the end. And then the video cuts. So the ambulance basically just kind of spawns out of nowhere. There's no way that maybe this is fake. Maybe it is an elaborate. I mean, these people are down bad for clicks. They'll do anything. We've seen fake leaks before that people have bought into. It's not AI, obviously, but that doesn't mean that someone still can't fake it. Anyone with a few, Unfortunately, it isn't fake. But the map as well is terrible. The map in this, it looks so underwhelming. I mean, we're going to be in that map for the next 15 years. How are they going to keep it interesting and fresh? Go look at the map. The full map has apparently leaked. Unless it's AI. So the thing is, the map team, they were working on this map. They were trying to put it together. Now they have all of it revealed. They have the entire map revealed, and it looks like GTA 5 all over again, which I'm not excited for. You got, Vice City, you got the Keys, and then there's like an airport next to the Florida Keys. And then there's a few other things, obviously, throughout but the majority of it is just seemingly nothing. And I said, wow, this is a cut and paste of GTA 5. There is absolutely no way that this is what they really have all to show for.
At Mr. Big Dreams 101 super chatted $4.99. It's an old build, so it will have bugs. Also, they can make the basketball very good because then nobody would buy NBA 2K. They are both owned by Take-Two.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said it would potentially cannibalize the sales of NBA 2K if the basketball were really good because they would all just run it back in the online for GTA 6. Of course, that's not launching November 19th. But with that said, we don't know that it's an old build. We just don't know. We don't know when that footage was taken. There's also apparently a preview event going on right now, or at least the last. So there's seemingly a preview event going on. They're inviting all the shills. Obviously, they can't talk about it until a certain date. That's confirmed, I think, by Insider Gaming that there is a GTA 6 preview event going on. So there's probably going to be impressions from the shills on the 27th or shortly after, I would assume, and you'll be able to read all these articles and they'll be gushing over this game. What we saw today was a reality check, and maybe it's one we needed. Because now we can adjust the expectations. Now we can go in and say, okay, we know what to expect here. Let's go into the 27th with lowered expectations, and maybe, just maybe, Rockstar will surprise us, and Rockstar will really get us back on board in terms of being on the hype train at full steam ahead. But I cannot have a game where you're playing basketball, there's one object moving on the screen, and it's clipping through you. $1 billion game, by the way, and they can't figure that out. NBA 2K can. They can figure that out. You don't have the basketball clipping through chest. And yet you do in this game. That's what I saw in the clip. So I understand it could be an old build, but the fact that they still haven't figured that out is a little ridiculous. However, I am glad that you can pick up basketball. It was almost like it was someone that watches my show wanted to test that feature out because that's kind of crazy. I said, because if you look, maybe they removed it. Maybe they removed basketball, because if this is an old clip, you know what? That basketball is not there in the pre-order image. If you go to RockstarGames.com and you look at Jason's house, that is not in the freaking image. So I don't know where he got that basketball at, but it ain't in that image. Maybe they took it out.
99 pence. The leaker commented on a live stream saying more is coming today.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. More.
Imagine.
More could be coming. We don't know. But the full map has leaked. I mean, that's the devastating part right there, is that the full map has leaked. And the basketball also kind of rolls into the water. I'd have to watch that again to see how those water physics could be. There's some cloth animation, cloth physics as well. But what we saw today looked like a fan-made project. It didn't look like Rockstar on top of their game. And maybe we're at a point where we just kind of can't impress anymore. It's like an iPhone, you know, it's just kind of the same phone. They used to be more impressive. The technology used to be more exciting. But maybe we're at a point where you kind of can't really do much more in the open world genre. I don't know. The NPCs not reacting in the background is a huge red flag for me. Again, I have to say that, you know, maybe this is old footage. We don't know.
At Grand Theft Small Toad Super chatted £4.99. The ambulance is parked in the parking lot about 20 seconds into the second video. It doesn't spawn.
No, there's two. There's two. I mean, I can probably watch it back right now to see what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. There's one in the background. I didn't see the other one. So there should be two parked, is what you're saying. I didn't see two parked. I saw one of those parked, and then he goes closer to it, and it's still there. So that's not the one. I could be wrong on that, but I do know that the NPCs don't react. Go back and watch the clip. The NPCs don't react. The NPCs don't react.
Brandon 1BAT super chatted.
You guys are shilling.
GTA is overrated, Michael, that's okay. Not me, I've been watching your live show since
It is not a parasocial show. You had all the time in the world to play parasocial. It's not a parasocial show. When I got 500 plus viewers in here, we're not playing parasocial. It's not that time and place. But go back and watch the second clip. The NPCs are not reacting. Now, there is a little bit more animation to like how they're talking, which is nice to see, but they are just standing around, and they're not reacting to the big moment. Like, there's this huge kind of like car battle here. You know, the delivery truck driver is like, I'm going to knock your teeth in, and shit like that, and then they get out, and they start fighting, and motherfucking the NPCs are not, they're oblivious. Where is the social media system? Where is the blood? It's a Grand Theft Auto game. Now they're seemingly going to punish you for playing it bad. That's woke. What does the devil icon mean? To make the player feel bad? To make the player feel bad? That's woke. This is GTA, homie. Name one thing that was revolutionary about what we saw here today. I understand it could be old footage. I understand Rockstar didn't want you to see this. But you have to go off of what we have today. I'm not hating. Guys, I have the $100 edition pre-ordered. I'm willing to buy it again if I see something great on the 27th. So if you are new here, we need you to subscribe because we are covering it on the 27th like everyone else is as well. And if there's more footage between now and then, of course, we'll break in. I didn't know today was going to happen. We were going to play some unknown game that 5 people would have probably cared about. But this broke just within the last 2 or 3 hours. And I said, there's no fucking way. We actually have gameplay. I don't know how this is leaking. I don't know what's going on. But there is, you know, seemingly a preview event going on as well. And it doesn't make any sense. No one has confirmed that this is the 2023 version. We have absolutely no idea if this is from 2023. I think there's a lot of cope in that. They're saying that the metadata from the video shows that. That doesn't mean anything. I mean, I certainly hope it is. 2023 or 2024 gameplay, that would be okay. I would be fine with that. But what I saw here today is not the GTA 6 that I was looking forward to. I'm not saying it looks terrible. I'm not saying it's another Cyberpunk. But it's not the Grand Theft Auto 6 that I was envisioning in my head. I wanted a little bit more. And maybe we'll get that on the 27th. But right now, I have to go off of these clips, and I'm not interested in watching the basketball clip through Jason's chest. I'm going to watch that video back if it's still up. And if it is, I'm going to not show you, but we're going to... let me see if this is still up. So 3 hours ago, and let's see if this one's still up. Nope, the video is no longer available. And that confirms that these are real gameplay leaks here. That these are not fake. Yep, the gameplay is down everywhere. It's going to be a lot harder to find. Of course, if you look, you'll find it. But with that said, the gameplay is down on this post here. Let's see if they got a backup. And okay, here we go. Hello? Okay, so I'm watching the second video again with the car. If it plays here. Yeah. And, you know, we start with the video. He's in that car that is looking rusty and looking old. And he does like a burnout. The smoke effects are okay, but they disappear a little too quick in my opinion. Actually, really quick. Holy shit, the smoke's already gone. You know what I mean? And he comes over here to the left lane, oncoming traffic, and there's a cop car waiting over there, maybe catching speeders and stuff like that. That's a nice touch. But he comes close to oncoming traffic here. They react, but it's not super mind-blowing. I mean, they just kind of swerve a little bit. We've seen that before in every other open world game. So now he comes in, he hits the delivery truck, or maybe the delivery truck hit him, and we're spinning out here. There's a guy on a bike, and then now the delivery truck driver is so now there's an altercation. He's getting out, and what does the dialogue say here? Get the fuck out. I need to get some teeth out of your face. So there's a confrontation here. Where do you guys see the second ambulance? We might have to go frame by frame if there is a second ambulance. I think someone's trolling in here. There is no second ambulance. I can confirm that right now. So the ambulance is literally spawning in, dog. Unless... I don't see a second ambulance. I see the helicopter. I'm watching the gameplay right now. I can't show it, of course. There's one ambulance back there. I can see it right now. There's no second ambulance in the footage. So it literally spawns out of nowhere. For a $1 billion game, for a $100 game, according to this footage here today, the ambulance spawns out of nowhere. Wow. I got to stand up for that. Rockstar's really hit the fucking home run. I can't wait to fucking get into this world and be disappointed. I can't wait to get into this world and say, wow, Rockstar's really done it. What are they doing? Playing catch-up? You got a damn ambulance that's freaking spawning out of nowhere. Show me where you see differently. Show me where you see differently. I understand this is tricky because we can't show this on the screen, but that's just the way it works. I do not see a second ambulance in the screen, in the video. So they're fighting, and he drops a wrench. Jason picks it up, and he starts. There's no blood. There's like one little drop of blood. Let's go 720p. Video went black. I don't know. There's no blood. Why am I not here? Okay.
Small Toe super chatted £4.99. You're right, Michael. There's no second ambulance. I can't see it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So presumably, unless it's hidden by the damn bushes back there, the freaking ambulance spawns in, dog. This is a $1 billion game. This is a game that I've spent over $108 on. This is a game that I've been waiting for nearly 13 years for, and you're telling me that we're just going to accept the fact that the ambulance just spawned in? Oh, man. And that's why I hope that this is older footage, so that way we can put it to bed. And the 27th can't come soon enough, because I want Rockstar to show me what we're supposed to see. And hopefully they've fine-tuned this experience. Maybe it needed more time in the oven. Maybe we should advocate for a delay. Would you be happy if they delayed it so that the ambulance doesn't spawn in? Would you be happy if they delayed it so that the freaking basketball doesn't freaking clip through you? I mean, I would. I'm all for another delay. So it's replaying for some reason. I mean, if you guys can find the second ambulance, and you know what I'm talking about, the oncoming traffic looks like it's on rails. Something's not right here, dog. Nothing about this is revolutionary, bro. Nothing about this is revolutionary.
At Molly's 900.
Oh my God, the Queen is coming through, and it's what we love to see. Let's get the hearts up in the chat. And she's talking sense. And she's so beautiful. We love the Queen. She's coming through. She's rolling out the heart-shaped carpet, and she's rolling it out in a way that makes sense. The Queen is in the building, and she's making a damn point. And let's go ahead and get the hearts up. She's so fantastic. She's so lovely. We love the Queen. And she loves world class. That we can certainly tell you. As we continue to dissect this here, we, of course, can't show you this. Even the guy on the bike doesn't react. I mean, what is even going on here? The clip of Jason in the car, there's a lot to actually dissect. I saw these losers go live, and I'm not naming names. They're big hotshots in the GTA 6 community, by the way. They're shilling it. Oh, my God. He it's so breathtaking. What the fuck? Like, I mean, it was like Watch Dogs 2. Watch Dogs 2 is better than this. Oh my God. It really just doesn't look good. I'm sorry. The NPCs in the background are not reacting. Jason just knocked out the and now we're getting the wrench and we're going to town. There's no blood. Where is the blood? There's some cool cloth physics. I think that's okay, but there's no blood. Where is the blood? In a Grand Theft Auto game, we are censoring it. They've self-censored it. And there appears to be a mechanic where you could store stuff in the trunk. That is confirmed. He just went by, and there was an indicator that you can put stuff in the trunk. We're getting in. There's a new animation. We've seen that animation in the gameplay leaks, I believe. He's kind of crawling through the passenger door. And the cop's coming over here now. 2 stars. There's a fire station. Now the NPCs next to that car want to react. Big Dog Ryan Curtis is in the building. Fast Pass EMS ambulance. So he just hit the paramedic, I believe. And that, I mean, that. If we could show this, we could make you understand it a little bit better. But the fact of the matter is that the ambulance spawned out of nowhere, dog. Go to the GTA forums right now, go to the GTA 6 Reddit, and let them know that they're wrong on this game because the ambulance spawns in out of nowhere, unless you can prove me wrong. Because I don't see where this ambulance is coming from. It pops up out of nowhere because that one back there is still parked. So the ambulance is still spawning out of nowhere. Not a great sign. Not a great sign. I mean, it's not a great sign. And he goes to the helicopter here. This has got to be an... This can't be the game. This can't be the game. And I'm going to go back to the basketball clip here. There are backups here. Watch basketball. We're going to watch the basketball clip here. And let's get this down. I'm going to watch the basketball clip here. We can't show it, so don't ask. We're going to watch the basketball clip. I'm not. I think we needed today's reality check as we come into the Netflix premiere. The biggest entity in all of video. Let's see what they have for Netflix. They're obviously going to show us the best of the best. That's fantastic. So we got Jason chilling on the deck. And, oh, man. There's a grill over there. I paused it. There's a grill. I wonder if you can grill. It's too bad the guy didn't walk up to the grill. Because that'd be cool. I mean, if you press freaking X or something or triangle or something, you lift the lid and you can actually, like, grill shit. Like, that would be cool. Just like the basketball thing. It's a little pointless, but, you know, it would be cool to have in the game. And so he's going to jump over this stuff here. There's some good physics there. There's a different animation for jumping, it looks like, as he comes over. And we're going to pick up the basketball. We didn't see this. The basketball is not there in the official screenshot. So either the basketball has been removed or for some reason it's not there in the screenshot, the pre-order screenshot. I'm going to pull that up on the screen. Let me pull this screenshot up on the screen. Where is it at? Rockstargames.com. Well, we don't know where it went. You go to the GTA 6 website here, and we're gonna pull up this official screenshot. It's old, but the basketball is not in the official screenshot, from what I remember. And that had me concerned because I said, well, maybe they did take out basketball. We're gonna go to, what is it, the Ultimate Edition? Click on that, and then we got to scroll to find the screenshot here of Jason's place. And in a way that makes sense. And right here it is. So we're going to expand this. How do we expand this? Open image in new tab. And yeah, there's no basketball in the official. There is no basketball in the official screenshot. So what is the story here? So this is the official screenshot. Now, if you watch the basketball video, there's a basketball chilling right there. It ain't in the official screenshot. So either Rockstar took out basketball, or for some reason the basketball just wasn't chilling there in the screenshot. Which is it? Do we think Rockstar might have, because there's no basketball there. I mean, you guys can see there's no basketball there. I mean, I can't see it. There's no basketball where it is in the video. It's chilling. So maybe they've taken out basketball. But if that is the case, unless you have to like equip it inside or something, I don't know. Or maybe I don't understand. So we see a video of him playing basketball, Jason Duval playing basketball in his crib. However, in the official screenshot from June for the Ultimate Edition, there's no basketball there. What does that tell us? I don't know. Maybe basketball has been removed. I'm starting to think that maybe basketball could have been removed because presumably that this is an older build of the game. If we are to use that logic, if we are to say that, yes, this is from 2023, that this is from 2024, at the end of the day, folks at home, basketball might have been removed from the game. Because why wouldn't there be a basketball chilling there? Because he picks it up right there. He picks it up right there where that column is, to the right-hand side of the basketball hoop. And there's no basketball in the official image. So what is going on here? Well, maybe it is an old build, and maybe in that old build they had still basketball in there. I don't know. We just don't know. But I'm going to continue watching here. He picks up the basketball, and he's dribbling here. And you can throw it, you can aim it. And it's just, oh, the basketball clipped right through him, dog. There's no way it's that bad. Oh, that was terrible, too. The basketball went like this high, and he just kind of swooped it down, and it just looked like it needed more time in the oven on that. It looks like the bully brawl. Maybe this is fake. But if it were fake, why would they take these down? Because there's a bunch of AI slop out there. Clearly it's not fake. I'm a little confused on this basketball clip because it just looks unfinished. It looks unpolished. And again, this official screenshot here doesn't feature the basketball where it is in this video. So does that mean that basketball is not in the game? Well, we don't know. Maybe it didn't make the final cut. Maybe it didn't make the final cut. Maybe this is an old build of the game. If this is an old build of the game, then maybe that explains why the basketball is missing, because maybe they cut basketball. And boy, oh boy, are you guys going to be disappointed if they cut basketball, because when you boot this game up on November 19th and you go to find that basketball, remember that video from 3 months before the game released and they were chilling playing basketball in Jason Duval's crib? Nah, that ain't in the game. Well, maybe that's what happened. Maybe they couldn't get it down right. Can someone explain to me why the basketball is not in the position that it's in this video? And I'm going to take a look here at the... it doesn't look like you can sprint either. Like, it's pretty primitive. And the basketball goes into the water. Let's take a look at these water physics here. Nothing we haven't seen before. They should start taking these videos down because this makes the game look not good. And I hope it's not there's no way that this is a $1 billion game. There's no way that this is worth $100. Nothing about this footage here today has shown me that it's bringing anything new to the table. The expectations were up here. Today's footage has lowered the expectations tremendously, and maybe that is the reality check that we need. Maybe that's what we need. There's no blood. I mean, this guy's got a wrench. I'm going to go play manhunt, and I'm going to get the wrench out, and I'm going to see how much blood comes out. Let's do the same thing in their older games, and let's see what happens. Go get the wrench in GTA 5. Go get the wrench in GTA 4, if that's even there, and let's see what happens. You guys are seriously defending this? If it is old footage, then we will figure that out. But right now, we don't know. I can't be the one to sit out here and tell you that what I saw here today was unbelievably amazing. I'm not being negative for the sake of being negative, but you have to understand that this is not the game that I was expecting, that this is not the game that I think we deserve, that this is not the game, and maybe this isn't the version of the game that we're going to play. Thank God. But today, right now, in this moment, this is what we have to grade. This is what we have to look at. And the full map, let me see if I can pull that up. Oh my God. The full map looks terrible. You're going to be spending another 10 years in this game, and you're telling me that that's the map that's going to satisfy you guys? Big Dog Ryan Curtis is coming through, and he says, underwhelmed, looks like a mod for GTA 5. This saves gaming. The old guard absence is felt. This will sell well, but off of the name, not off the offering. That's what I'm saying. They have a devil icon. We don't know what that means. It could be a moral system like Red Dead Redemption 2. And just how dare you being bad in this game about criminals and about nasty people. And you know what I mean? It's just so stupid. It's just so woke. And it's not my GTA if this is the road that they're going to go down, where they're going to basically punish the player if you play it like a stupid maniac. You know what I mean? Like, this is GTA, bro. And we're doing this weird thing where it's just like, yeah, you're the devil. And, you know, you behave bad in this game, boy, them NPCs are going to notice, and boy, oh boy, it's going to be harder to play, you know, and it's like, whoa, this is so woke. You know what I mean? It's unbelievable that I can tell you. Jimmy Hendricks is coming through. Let's see what Jimmy Hendricks has to say here.
At Downhearted super chatted $5. The map looks like Elden Ring's map, smiley face emoji.
Well, Elden Ring is much bigger than this. I would assume. I don't know about Elden Ring. It looks like GTA 5. It's just the city moved over to the right because that's Miami in real life. The city's kind of on the right-hand side with a beach and stuff like that. And everything else. I mean, the map, you guys need to go see the map. The map is actually leaked. You guys need to go see the map, come back, and tell me what you think. Because maybe you didn't see that. And at this point, it's going to be harder to find those leaks as the hours go by here. There could be more soon. There could be more leaks before the 27th of August. We got Jimmy Jordanson coming through. Look at a fucking Scooby snack. We're hungry. I mean, after watching this, we have to be hungry. I'm not hating on the game, but I am looking at what we saw here today. Big Dog Ryan Curtis in the building. Someone...
Ryan Curtis 6,061 super chatted $4.99. For this amount of time and money, they better have lacerations, dismemberment and sticking damage. It's GTA. If it doesn't cause protests, they failed.
Did more leak? No. Big Dog Ryan Curtis in the building, plowing through. The leaker just dropped 5 new videos, and there's also some cutscenes. I don't know if that's confirmed. Is there any new leaks that we have? I've only seen the 2 videos in the full map. Is there anything more that has come out here? Since we've gone live? Today's Game Roll says today's leaked GTA 6 footage is over a year old, according to reliable insider Nate the Hate. So this is what this is what we're learning here. We don't know if this is true, but this is what's being said. Today's leaked GTA 6 footage is over a year old. Recording to reliable insider Nate the Hate Nate the Hate. So assuming that Nate the Hate is true, Nate the Hate says GTA 6 leaks. It's only, oh no. That's fairly recent. I thought you guys said this was from 2024. I thought you guys said this was from 2023. And now we have Nate the Hate saying that this is only over a year old. There's absolutely no way, dog. Well, this might be before the delay. And that's why they had to pull. So they've taken basketball out. Oh, bro. They might have taken basketball out. This footage might be before the delay that we got in November of 2025 that pushed it from May 2026 to November 2026. So this footage presumably could be from that sort of time period where they obviously needed more. You have the basketball clipping through. Jason, I want you to play a basketball game that's coming out later this month. NBA 2K, show me where the basketball is clipping through the chest like that. I mean, if you look at these two clips, you can't tell me that there's anything that actually blows your socks off. Because you're lying to yourself. Yes, we are excited to see this game not in this way. Guys, the full map is out there, bro. And unless that is fake, which it doesn't seem like it is, it's over. The map is terrible. The map is terrible. So you best believe that they better have a ton of NPC, a ton of interiors and a ton of NPCs. Because that's going to get boring quick. If the city is if Vice City is shallow and there's really not much going on, it's going to get boring quick. And then everyone's going to complete the story on November 20th or whatever, 21st, 22nd, whenever they beat it, and then they're going to be bored and be like, wow, this open world wasn't what I thought it was going to be. When's the online coming out, Rockstar? See, that's the problem that this game could run into if this footage is representative of the actual final product. I mean, Nate the Hate is saying, if he's to be believed, that the GTA 6 leaked footage is over a year old, so it's at least over 1 year. So this time last year, I guess that's terrible. I mean, over a year, I guess that could imply longer, but. At the very least, it's I mean, over a year, I guess that implies two. I don't understand what that means. So I guess that's at least 2 years. So I guess it would be 2025 or 2024. Maybe it's 2024. But it's not matching up. It's not matching up because if we look at the official screenshot, there's no basketball there. Tell me what you think. I think basketball has been removed. Because it's not there in the official screenshot, and that wouldn't make much sense. Because if you're going to put this screenshot out, you want to put the basketball near it so that you can get players hyped and be like, yeah, you can shoot some hoops and just chill. I honestly think basketball has been removed. And boy, oh boy, now I'm going to be disappointed on November 19th if I find out that we can't play basketball. Because I've seen this footage now, and it looks janky, it looks a little buggy. And it doesn't look super impressive. I mean, that's not basketball. You're just kind of roaming around, aiming, shooting. It's the same mechanic as it was in San Andreas. It's the same mechanic that it was in Bully. Nothing has been done. It's a $100 game, guys. God forbid we have a few expectations here. It's a $100 game. You have NPCs that are not reacting to what's going on. I mean, there's this crazy road rage incident, right, with Jason and the delivery truck, and the NPCs in the background do not react at all. I thought they'd be pulling out their phone. We just played Sleeping Dogs, which I didn't think was that great. But regardless, there was a moment where I crashed the car, and the NPC has an animation where she was pulling out the phone and taking a picture. And I thought, holy shit, this is from 2012. This is from 2013. Dog, what are we doing? And they were hyping up the water physics. They said the water physics are so amazing. I just saw the basketball go in the water, and that didn't look any better than it did in Red Dead. Where is the game here that we were promised? Do we really have to wait another 9 days? Well, I hope they deliver on Netflix, because what we saw here today has certainly lowered the expectations. I want to see the beach. I want to see gameplay of the beach, because boy, oh boy, are we in for a reality check there. You know, in fact, if I go back to these videos here, there's not much going on. Where's all the traffic? Where's all the NPCs? It's a dead, empty, open world. It is a dead, empty, open world, homie. I mean, how many cars are on the screen? I'm going to rewind this video. How many cars are on the screen? It's a dead, empty, open world. The traffic looks similar to other GTA games that we've come. I mean, GTA 4's got a lot of traffic in certain spots. Nothing about this is revolutionary at all. There's like no traffic. I mean, it's just standard and typical. It's not like there's real traffic jams. The way the cars behave is just archaic. Not archaic, but it's very arcadey. And I don't understand. It's over. It's time to set expectations and go in with the best amount of hope that we can have to be impressed on the 27th. I mean, I'm still excited because I want to see what Rockstar's going to show us, right? They're going to make sure that it's the best that we can see. But right now, when we look at this gameplay footage here, I can't help but look at this and say, I mean, it just doesn't do that much for me. And if you want me to get lost in this world, if you really want me to immerse myself in the all-new Vice City, right, then you're going to have to do better than that. I understand that the footage is old. That has seemingly been all but confirmed from the insiders. But at the end of the day, I mean, even if that footage is from 2024, well, there's probably a reason why they pushed the brakes on that, because boy, oh boy, does that need more time in the oven. I mean, the UI looks like AI slop. The UI looks like AI slop. It's over. What happened to the GTA 4 driving? That ain't coming back. The car suspension looks like slop. Nothing about this is $1 billion game, by the way. This is the most standard kind of typical open world game that I've seen. And that's what I saw in the 2022 leaks. They said, oh, this is from 2022. This is from 2023. Let's let Rockstar cook. Well, now here we are, literally months until the biggest entity in all of video. We are 9 days, 8 days, whatever it is, until the Netflix premiere on the 27th of this month. And boy, oh boy, we got the reality check here today on the 18th of August with these two gameplay clips. You have the full map that you guys can analyze all night long. You can grab a pizza and you can just sit there and look at the map and just be disappointed with how shitty the map looks and how underwhelming the map is. Dog, what are we doing? I paid $108 for this game. I got the damn thing pre-ordered as soon as it went live. And this is what they have to show for. We got the fucking basketball clipping through Jason Duval. We got the NPCs not even reacting to the road rage incident. We have a freaking ambulance spawning out of nowhere. And I'm supposed to be excited and hyped and just, wow, Rockstar. Show me then. Pull the curtain back on the 27th on Netflix and show me why I should care about my $108 purchase. I can't believe it.
At Straight Up Brando has just tipped $10 through Super Chat. Why does the punching animation look exactly like it did in 5?
And it's a shame because we just played the Warriors, bro. I already knew that the Warriors was going to be better than GTA 6. I just played the Warriors from Rockstar Toronto. Holy shit, have we forgot how to make a video game? It's a lost art. And the technology has transitioned into technology that I think humans can't quite understand fully. I don't know. There needs to be a documentary on it because it isn't making sense. We got Straight Up Brandon with the building coming through hard and strong. I'm going to continue to refresh here to see if there's anything new that has popped up here. This is truly unbelievable here today. We didn't expect to go live here talking about GTA 6. We were going to wait and hold off until the 27th, but boy, oh boy, was today a totally different story. And the map looks so underwhelming, guys, it's not even funny. The map looks not good. The airport is bigger than the city. The airport is bigger than the city. The Miami Beach section, where they got, the iconic hotels and all that stuff. Oh my God, it's tiny. It is tiny, bro. There's nothing to do. Hopefully that's not the final map. Let's just say that. Maybe that's not the final map, and maybe they've added a second. There's no way, bro. That can't be the map. Guys, we can disagree about the gameplay. Maybe you think it looks better than I do. But, bro, the map... Can anyone confirm? Like the map community, I'm sure they're already all on it, because now that they can confirm it, then that is the real map. You have Kelly County, you have Leonard County, you have Lumix County, you have Vice-Dale County. You got the Florida Keys down there. Oh my God, it's tiny. The map is literally tiny. You're going to get bored of this map within 6 hours. Even if it's big, there's nothing in it. The map is terrible. We can disagree on. Oh my God, the map is terrible. That city, Vice City, better be the best, most immersive, interactive city ever in an open world game if they're going to go with that map. Because that'll make up for it. I don't need a big map. But when you're just going to put very little in the map, I can't show you the map. You guys can find that on your own. The airport, there's like two, the airport is huge. The airport is huge. I'm looking at the map right now. The airport is so big in this game, it's not even funny. That takes up this much, And there's so much water and ponds and all that stuff. The map looks abysmal, guys. I'm not trolling. Go look at the map. Go look at the map. Try and find the highest quality source and zoom in. Looks terrible. There's like 4 streets on the city. There's absolutely no way that it's this terrible. It's not a dude situation. What are you talking about? The GTA 6 leak left me feeling frustrated. Yeah, it doesn't look good. And they're lying to themselves to try and justify their purchase. I've already bought the Ultimate Edition, okay? I'm not chilling. What I saw here today obviously wasn't meant to maybe be seen. But, bro, what are we doing? That's probably why the game got delayed again. That's the best case scenario here. If the gameplay is a lot better now, we're certainly hoping that it is. And that the map, that version of the map, they've added things to it. The footage is apparently from over a year ago. So, over a year old, I believe, is the wording from Nate the Hate. That would imply it's from 2024. You have to understand that the game was supposed to be out by now. Oh my God.
It's like watching a movie before the director finishes editing it. It's like seeing Mona Lisa while Da Vinci was still painting it. This isn't the final.
I understand that. I understand that, but I mean, this is what we're here today to talk about, and this is what we're here to look at, and this is what we're here to. I mean, this is unbelievable how this is leaked out of nowhere on a random Tuesday. I didn't expect this today. No one did. So, I mean, this came out of nowhere. I thought it was going to be. Obviously, this isn't the final version of the game. I think that's very evident, but it concerns me because is the basketball still in the game? I don't know if the answer is yes, because presumably these screenshots are from a more recent build. There's no basketball chilling right there. So why wouldn't the basketball be in the screenshot? Did they take out basketball and let the hoops in? Because they did that in GTA 5. GTA 5 has basketball hoops in it, but you can't play basketball. So are we doing that again? Maybe they just couldn't get it right. Because now that's going to be more concerning if you're able to take a look at the basketball hoop and there's no basketball and you can't play basketball. Yet we've seen gameplay of the basketball footage from an older build. I mean, it's unbelievable.
That's Georgie Hewens 94 super chatted $5. What's up, Michael? Looks like Rockstar hasn't learned from their mistake.
Well, like I said, Netflix, the 27th of August here in just about 9 or 8 days, we will be getting an official look at the game. And hopefully we can come away and say, oh, wow, that this is much better and that, yeah, this is the $1 billion game. But right now, based off of the 2 gameplay clips and the full map that have leaked, I can't sit out here and say that this is what this looks more like the 2022 leaks with a little bit more polish. That's not that exciting. And maybe that is the game. I don't know. Maybe that is the game. I don't know. The basketball nets are for modders to make. No one's modding the game. It's on console only for the first however long. So we're not talking about modding. If you have to leave that for modders to put in and implement, then maybe your dev team isn't good. I mean, maybe that's the case. It looks like Watch Dogs 3. Even if it's not the final product, does anyone actually believe it will be vastly different once it releases? That's what I'm saying. I'm seeing these GTA 6 creators. We're not going to name them. I'm not.
At Babyladians 481 super chatted $4.99. The GTA map looks like a farm simulator map. Smiley face emoji. It's over so much land. It looks boring, not exciting at all.
Bro, we just played the Warriors, and I understand that's a linear game, but dog, the combat in the Warriors is better than this. It's more sophisticated than this. There's more blood in the Warriors than this. Well, I think there was blood. I can't remember now that I think about it. I mean, but regardless, yeah, there's blood in the Warriors, isn't it? What are we doing? I don't understand. We need Lucia. Well, you're going to be disappointed by that too. There probably will be more gameplay. I mean, maybe there won't, but there probably will be more gameplay. I mean, they said they're going to release more, right? I don't know. So Tom Henderson, GTA 6 leaked footage is from 2024 or earlier. That is what is being reported here. I'm not happy that there are more GTA 6. This is from one of those shills. I'm not happy that there are more GTA 6 leaks. I'd rather much have we just got to see the official stuff on the 27th. I don't believe this tale that they are leaking this to advocate physical media. It's all about... Well, hold on here. Someone's comparing the leaked footage to the... I can't show this either, but... So I think it is, I think... Let me see here. I think they cut out basketball. My theory, and I hope I'm wrong, and we probably won't know that until I mean, maybe we will. Maybe we'll find out on the 27th. But I honestly think they cut out basketball. I think that I think they cut out basketball. I think basketball is cut. Why isn't the basketball in the image here where it's supposed to be? I think basketball is cut. I think they realized that either it was going to cannibalize 2K sales for NBA, which that's a big moneymaker, or for some reason the basketball isn't in the same spot. But this is from the official source, Rockstar Games, the Ultimate Edition screenshots that they put out last in June, and there's no basketball. Presumably, you would want to put the basketball next to the hoop so that gamers look at this screenshot and say, damn, we can fucking shoot some hoops in Jason's crib. Well, there's no sight of that in the official screenshots. So I'm assuming that since this is seemingly confirmed older footage of the game, that the basketball has been cut. So now I'm going in with even more disappointment because I would actually rather have a buggy basketball kind of shoot some hoops mini game as opposed to nothing at all. So now we have to wait on this, and we have to say hold, and we have to say, well, maybe on the 27th, you know, they'll walk around Jason's crib, and they'll say, oh, yeah, you can do this, that, and the third, and blah, 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 blah. Maybe it hasn't been cut. But I'm just wondering why the basketball isn't in the same spot that it is in this video. That makes absolutely no sense. I think they cut basketball. Oh.
Fitzgerald 434 super chatted $5. The basketball clip looks like a more polished version of the basketball in GTA San Andreas.
Oh.
Doesn't look too great, lol.
I mean, obviously we're not expecting a full-on basketball game. Well, that... I mean, it looks like the San Andreas basketball. It looks like the Bully basketball. I mean, that's better than nothing. But seemingly it's not here in this, because the basketball where it's supposed to be, where it is at least in that video, is not in the same spot in this clip here. So now you guys can compare the official screenshot of Jason's crib to the leaked footage, and you guys can dissect that and see other changes that you might have noticed. Because the basketball is not in the official screenshot, which is seemingly more up to date, and that's a little odd. Because I even questioned that. I said, where's the basketball? There's no basketball. And then the gameplay comes out today, and it shows the basketball mechanic that maybe has been caught.
At Romeo Forever,
Romeo and Juliet coming.
$9.99 through Super Chat. I'm at work, so I'm out of the loop. What happened? Did gameplay actually leak today?
Yeah, gameplay actually did leak. There's 2 small clips, and then the full map has leaked as well. Apparently the gameplay is from an older build. That's what's being said. So it's from at least 2024 or older in terms of this gameplay. So there's going to be changes from the game that we've seen today to the game that we'll obviously see. And bro, can you imagine if they have more gameplay? And can you imagine if they walk on the beach and there's less NPCs? The cope and the tears from the shills are bro. Here's the thing. I pre-ordered the game as soon as it was available. I was hoping for Rockstar to say, yes, Michael, you actually do need to buy the game again. That's the experience that I was wanting and hoping for, and maybe we will get that on the 27th on Netflix at 3 p.m. Eastern. However, with that said, right now today, I can't help but say, wow, this looks like a little bit better. It looks like the 2022 leaks a little bit better. And that to me is not enough. So I guess I'm impatient. And the final grade for this
Jackson super chatted £4.99. I'm very disappointed. Let's hope those clips are over a year old. Question is, do they push forward the extendable?
No.
Maybe. What do you think?
No, everything is probably locked in. They're not doing anything. But the full map leaking is really bad. I don't know why they're downplaying that. The full map has leaked, assuming it's true, assuming it's really what's going to be the final product. Maybe they've added more little towns and cities. But with that said, the full map as it was, I hope that's not real. And I hope that they've added more, and because that's going to get boring after. That's going to get boring quick because there's not much. I mean, if they have a great Vice City and they have a Vice City that's immersive and lifelike, and NPCs are maybe on a schedule a little bit and stuff like that, then obviously we'll be more immersed than ever before. But I'm not even seeing the animation system here. Where is the animation system here? I'm going to go back and watch this stuff. The animation systems are not here. This looks like an Unreal Engine 5 game, dog. So where's the animation system? They were hyping it up. They said this is so revolutionary, so next level. Where is the animation system, dog? Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, are we in for a rude awakening with this game. So this is the hospital. Hamilton. We're looking at it. We can't show it to you. They needed to delay the game multiple times. I think the game should not be releasing on November. If they don't have anything better to show for, then I don't know what we're doing. What are they going to show on Netflix? Where is the new animation system from the patents? I don't see any of that here. Surely it would have been implemented by then. It just looks like a Red Dead Redemption 2 kind of thing where it's like, well, that's good, but it's not revolutionary. This is a $1 billion game. It's their flagship franchise on next-gen hardware, PS5, Series X. I mean, obviously those consoles are a bit dated now, but SSD for the first time by default, to work with, and nothing about this screams next level. I understand that, I'm not writing it off and saying that the game is trash. I'll talk about some positives here because we have been a little negative or a little critical. But with that said, I think the cloth physics are cool. What else is positive here? I mean, yeah. Well, I guess the ability to put things in the trunk, that looks like an interesting mechanic. You can close the trunk. There is an option for that. So that's going to be like the saddle in Red Dead 2, where you can store stuff. The gas mechanic is seemingly in here. That has been, unless they've taken that out. Like I said, they could have taken that out. Maybe it was in the game at one point and they've taken that out. But in this footage, there is a gas icon, so that presumably means that you will have to fill up. And I'm excited to see that. So there's 3 things right there. Other than that, it looked pretty standard and typical and cookie cutter. And we only have about 9 or 8 days to go here, so we don't have much longer to wait. We don't have much longer to wait. And look at this right here. Biggs is coming through.
Biggs 3,112 super chatted $4.99. It's over Mackerel Rockstar won't change the map GTA 5 copy and paste.
Oh. Yeah, the Netflix. I'm still nervous for the net because now if they go to Netflix with that kind of gameplay where it's just like, well, it's a little bit better than GTA 5 and it's a little bit more in line with like kind of Red Dead 2. Like, are the normies really impressed by this footage? Can the normies sit there and say with 100% confidence that like they're jumping up and down to rush out and buy a PS5 Pro because of this footage here today? I understand it's not from the final version of the game, but like, bro, they can't fundamentally change the entire game between now and then. So we have to go into the 27th and have better expectations, more realistic expectations, because, and maybe this is the reality check that we need. To deflate the fantasy today, right? That's what happened. The fantasy of GTA 6 has been deflated, and that's maybe what's needed. And maybe, just maybe, Rockstar can pump that fantasy back up with reality. And they can do that on the 27th with Netflix extended premiere. That's our last hope. If the game looks as if it does today in these leaked clips on Netflix on the 27th, then that's the game. And I have to just lower expectations and say, I was expecting more. They said that they were going to exceed expectations. That's in Rockstar's words, that they were going to give us the game that we deserved. That's a standard, typical, cookie-cutter, open-world experience that I saw here today with these 2 short clips. Where you have the basketball clipping through Jason, bro. NBA 2K doesn't do that. There's a full simulation of basketball. And it's like, bro, there's a lot more going on. As opposed to Jason just chilling at the crib and shooting some hoops with nothing going on. The social media system, we saw none of that here. They said that NPCs were going to pull out their phone and start taking pictures, start taking videos. Then you could see them in the in-game social. That's what we were thinking, right? Well, none of that's in here. In fact, the NPCs don't even react to the freaking road rage incident. You can't tell me today that you are impressed. Now, that doesn't mean that you should cancel your pre-order. That doesn't mean that the game is trash. But today we are certainly deflated. I told you guys this. I'm not a hater on this game. I got the $108 edition again. I'll buy it again if I'm impressed on the 27th. So I'm more of a shill than anyone. But when I start looking at this stuff, I can't help but wonder, where's the $1 billion game? I can't help but wonder, where is the $100? How is it worth $100 when it's the same as every other open world game? Because it's Rockstar? Well, where's the Rockstar level of quality? The basketball clipping through Jason? The NPCs not reacting? Go to the GTA forums and start arguing. This is ridiculous. The leaker tweeted again. Oh my God, it's just breaking news. What's going on? What's going on? I don't know. The leaker tweeted again. What does that mean? Oh my God, he did. 58 minutes ago. 2 to 4 more leaks incoming. Shit the bed. Oh. 2 to 4 more. Oh my God, it's like Christmas. Oh my God. Motherfucking ass. It's time to order the pizza tonight. Well, he doesn't say 2 to 4 more leaks incoming. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. We're not making it to the 27th. Oh my God, there's going to be more. Oh yes. And I'm going to look at it and I'm going to say, where's my Grand Theft Auto 6? I'm waiting for one clip to impress me. I'm waiting for one clip to say, wow. Oh my God, 2 to 4 more clips are coming. That was tweeted an hour ago. 1 hour ago he tweeted. That's crazy because it just popped up. I don't even know. I'm assuming that's the 2 to 4 more leaks incoming, assuming. I don't know what is this? What is wrong with this game? Why does it keep leaking? I thought there was going to be no more leaks, and boy, oh boy, were we wrong. 2 to 4 more leaks incoming. Don't know if that's today. Don't know when that would be, but that's what it says. Oh, man. What else could you show? I mean, because it just looks like a standard, typical cookie-cutter open world game. I mean, what more can you show that's going to actually impress? We got to lock in. It's woke in a ghost town. I don't know. Where are you guys seeing the woke themes? Is that just something you guys are saying? Where are you guys seeing the woke themes? I don't know where the woke themes are at in these clips, but, well, actually, I do know where the woke themes are. You are right. They have the devil indicator, and presumably they're going to punish the play, and I could be wrong on this, but presumably they're going to make the game harder if you play it that way, which is cringe. That is a little woke. I don't understand what's going on today. This is unbelievable. This is unprecedented. We have over 600 viewers, so that has me happy because I'm glad you guys are here. That means we're probably going to have even a higher turnout for the August 27th event on Netflix. I don't know if we can show it, but we're obviously still going to be live regardless. And it eventually comes to YouTube that same day. We'll be able to take a look. And presumably there will be more previews out there from the people that were invited into the event. There's seemingly an event going on as well, the secret event. And the moral system is woke. I agree. Shouldn't be a moral system in a game called Grand Theft Auto. That's ridiculous. That's woke. There's no blood as well. I mean, there's very little blood. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to play Manhunt. I'm going to play Manhunt 1 and 2, and I'm going to see how much blood's on the screen on there. And you know what I mean? This is unbelievable, guys. I understand it's not the final version of the game, but it definitely gives us a base to work with here in terms of, like, this is, you know, I mean, I want to see footage of when's this guy going to leak this stuff? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I'm out here sitting out all day. I mean, we weren't ready. I got 35% on the battery, so, you know, I got a little bit of juice here. But we are going to have to wrap this up when the battery goes. With that said, however, since you guys are coming through so bigly here today, we got a little surprise for you.
Music.
You guys ready for this? You guys ready for this? In a world, Rockstar Games presents the biggest entity in all of video. How does it feel, Shills, to be a part of the Losers Club? How does it feel, Shills, to cope and seethe knowing that the football might have been fumbled? It is so incredibly sad. There was a girl I knew. She said she cared about me. She tried to make my world the thing the best it could be. Yeah, we were desperate then to have each other to hold. Is a long, Where's the 2023 video game at, bro? You can't tell me. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. We were lied to. We were scammed. The game that we saw in 2023 is nowhere to be found in this gameplay footage. It looks like shit. Where is the trailer 1 game at, dog? Trailer 1. Go watch Trailer 1. She used to care about me. Oh, love is a long, long road. We got 100 NPCs on a motherfucking beach. It's the biggest goddamn game you've ever seen with the most beautiful graphics in an open world game. And boy, oh boy, with the leaked gameplay footage here today, we didn't fucking see it. We didn't see that game. It doesn't exist. There's barely any fucking cars on the road. It's a sad situation. It's a sad situation. Where is the Trailer 1 game? It does not exist. It never existed. My God. When is this guy going to leak more footage? So 1 hour ago, 2 to 4 more leaks coming. That's fantastic. We don't need to wait until Netflix. I'm still excited. I'm still hyped. Obviously, this is still the biggest entity in all of video, but right now, I have to get realistic with you, and I know that's a little harsh. And we have to just look at the deflated balloon here today. That's what this is. It's a deflated balloon. Rockstar has the air pump. They can pump that balloon back up, and we'll be back on the road on the 27th. But right now, it's looking a little NPCs. There's barely any traffic. Most of the map is grass, by the way. You waited 13 years for the map to be empty, like an Unreal Engine 5 early access title, by the way. Meanwhile, they said they had Rockstar India working on, that was the rumor, right? That Rockstar India was working on just the water alone. Like, we've been sold all these kind of like, I don't know about lies because nothing's official, but like, bro, motherfucker, we've been hyped to the moon and back on this game. And homie, there is nothing to show for here. There's nothing to show for here with these leaks today. I mean, unless this footage is from 2022, which I don't think that it would be. I don't think it could be that far back. There's no way. So I'm assuming that this footage is before, after Trailer 1. Trailer 1 dropped December. Look at Trailer 1, and look at this gameplay, dog. Come here. Come here. Here's what I need you to do. Here's what I need you to do. I'm going to need you guys to lock in. Are you okay? I'm going to need you guys to lock in. I need you guys to watch Trailer 1. Okay. You want to know how I got these scars? My father was a drinker and a fiend. And one night he goes off crazier than usual. Mommy doesn't like that. Not one bit. How does it feel, GTA 6 fans, to be a part of the infamous Losers Club? Okay, someone just came through here. We're waiting for new leaks here so we can look at the biggest deflation that we've ever seen in the games industry. And we're not saying that this is going to be another Cyberpunk, but boy, oh boy, does that gameplay footage not look too hot. And the shills are coping. I saw TGG go live earlier, and he looked fucking sad because he damn well knew. And of course, he's a Rockstar shill. He wants to get that early access kind of thing going, which I'm sure he's already in bed with Rockstar. But they all look sad, and I'm not naming more names, but they all look sad. I mean, they all look sad, and they were trying to cope with the fact that, yeah, this game doesn't look anything special. I mean, we've seen Sleeping Dogs, we've seen Watch Dogs, we've seen Saints Row, we've seen GTA 5, 4, 3, blah, 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 Vice City, San Andreas. It looks the same. Meanwhile, it's a $2 billion budget, $1+ billion budget, whatever the budget is, obviously extremely high. The highest ever for a video game, the most expensive product in entertainment history. And yet, this is what they have to show. Come on, guys, you got to wake up. 2023 trailer. 2023 trailer. Don't make me play the 2023 trailer. Because if I look at the 2020, the ambulance is spawning out of nowhere, dog. We don't listen. The ambulance is spawning out of nowhere. Okay, it's as simple as that. The ambulance is spawning out of nowhere. I have yet to been proven wrong. Okay, so I'm giving you guys the floor. I'm giving you guys the opportunity to prove me wrong. I have watched the gameplay video numerous times. The ambulance is nowhere to be found. The ambulance is spawning out of thin air, dog. Now, you don't see the spawn happen, but it's obvious that the ambulance wasn't parked, that the ambulance wasn't really there, and that it just so happened to spawn when Jason Duval got into that freaking fist fight on the side of the road there next to the hospital. You can't tell me that that's the $1 billion game. Where is the $1 billion game? Are these fake leaks? Are they that ahead of this now? Maybe they are. Maybe they're fake leaking this because it's not making sense, dog. It's not making sense. We are 8 years or so removed from Red Dead Redemption 2, and yet we have not seen. It doesn't make any sense. Where is the 2023 game at? Look at that trailer, dog. Look at the trailer for 2023 and tell me that the graphics even come remotely close to that. They don't. The game has been downgraded tremendously. They sold you a massive lie in 2023. That's what they did. That's the game they wanted to make. They couldn't get it done. When you go to the beach, oh my God. When you go to the beach in Vice City and you see that there's not as many NPCs, what are you going to say? Because I know you guys got excuses. Oh, but Michael, these consoles came out in 2020. They only got 16 gigabytes of RAM. That processor in that PS5, it ain't that good. Rockstar had to do what they could. No. I don't want to hear excuses. Rockstar knew the limitations of the PlayStation 5. Rockstar knew the limitations of the Xbox Series S and X. And yet they still put out that trailer. Back in 2023 of December. It's unbelievable. I'm fine with the downgrade as long as you still have the features in there. I want to see if you can go up to Jason Duval's grill and open it, because then I'll be back on board. I'll say, all right, you know what? Because, okay, we've seen basketball before. That's not reinventing the wheel. That's not moving the needle. It's been there in San Andreas. It's been there in Bully. These are PS2 games, by the way, from nearly 20 years ago. Well, over 20 years ago. In fact, Bully turned 20 this year. San Andreas came out in 2004. So over 20 years ago, we had this mechanic in the game from the same developer. How can you sit there and tell me that, yes, you're so excited, you're so pumped to see Jason Duval pick up the basketball and have PS2 mechanic? Yes, it's cool that it's there. Rockstar's already done it before. They didn't improve on it. It looks terrible. And you got the ball clipping. If I go back to Bully, if I go back to San Andreas, and the ball doesn't clip through me, then we got big problems. The footage today does not look good. And in my opinion, that's almost a fact. You are delusional if you think today's leaks look good. You are being brainwashed by a bunch of shills who are playing for Access Media. They want to get invited to this preview event in Scotland. Ugh. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. It's like they saw a ghost today. I swear to God, I watched this one guy. And you know, he had about 600 plus viewers like me. And I said, this looks underwhelming. He responded, there's no way that they can continue to lie to themselves that today's leaked gameplay was actually worth $100. You just can't. Nothing about today's gameplay looked good. Watch Dogs 1, Watch Dogs 2, it's all the same. And if something happens, if you guys can leak not leak, but if you guys can, the way Jason's chain moves when he gets out of the car. I'm going to watch this again. Hold on. See, that's the thing with these two gameplay videos, especially the car one. There's actually a little bit more to it. You have to rewind it multiple times and watch it multiple times. They're saying Jason's chain moves realistically. Let's take a look. I didn't catch that. I can't watch it. I can't show you it, rather, but... It literally looks like an Unreal Engine game. Okay, so he's going to get out of the car. I want to see this real quick. Hold on. Jason Duvall is getting out of the car. I mean, yeah, there's physics to his chain necklace. I mean, it's not... They act like that's groundbreaking. I mean, that's what we expect. Where do I find the leak? Well, it's going to be harder and harder to find as we get further along here. But there's apparently more coming. We don't know. There is apparently more coming. 2 to 4 more gameplay videos could be coming. Hopefully they're good. And hopefully they show something interesting and new, and that way we can actually be a little bit more excited as we come into the Netflix premiere. I mean, I'm still all on board with the 27th. We're still hyping this up, even if there is more gameplay footage.
I had 7,249.
Yeah, I don't know.
$5. Memes aside, why is the map so small?
Well, it's not about the size. I mean, bro, it just looks a little empty. It looks a little empty. And I said, you know, I don't need a big map with nothing to do in it. I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, we're looking for a map that has meaning to it and that they can actually come out of the woodwork and fulfill Vice City and do it in a way that makes sense. We got IAD coming through. Why is the map so small? Yeah, I don't know. It's a sad situation. No, the leakers said that there's going to be new leaks here. We'll have to see. I don't know. It is a sad situation, that we can tell you. The leak is from a new build, 6 stars and a fuel system. It's so sad. I live in Florida, so I know what's going on. Do you think the map is going to be big? I already know. I don't know what that means. We have yet to see anything mind-blowing in this gameplay footage to... I mean, if you bought the Ultimate Edition, can you honestly say that you're satisfied here today? Can you honestly say that, yes, this is worth $100? Yeah, the fuel system is basically confirmed. That's what I said in terms of positives. I said the fuel system is seemingly in there, and I said, well, that makes sense. I mean, you have to put a fuel system in here. They don't have to go crazy with it, but, you know, if it adds a little immersion and some challenge to the gameplay, then that's certainly a thing. The fuel system is seemingly confirmed, and... you know, the ability to play basketball, at least in this build, is interesting. It's not something you're going to be entertained with about 5 minutes after you play it, but, you know, at least you can shoot some hoops if you get really bored, because you're going to get bored in this game because it looks like a ghost. The game looks like a ghost town, bro. The game looks like a ghost town. I want the 2023 version of this game, and it's not in the list. It's not in the leaked gameplay footage. His post got taken down. I don't know. There might be more in the coming hours, days here. We don't know, but obviously on Netflix, there will be, oh my God, more leaked. Now I think we're trolling, but I'm going to go ahead and take a look here. I think we're trolling. 5 hours ago was when it first leaked, I believe. Yeah, there's nothing right now. Yeah, there's they said, yeah, he said the guy said that more is going to be leaked. I don't know. Hopefully they do show gameplay on the beach, because boy, oh boy, that's the reality check. And I'd love to see these shills defend that. I mean, I'm hyped for the game, but when the game don't look good, I have to be real about it. Like, homie, I'm not going to sit out here and say that, like, holy shit, like I was blown away. Like, I mean, it's just kind of features that are returning. It's just like, what was the next level kind of gameplay thing here today? What was the next level kind of gameplay thing here today? You know, they could have Liberty City at the beginning of the game during the prologue. You know, obviously Lucia's from Liberty City. And I think that's how they should start the Netflix special, is in Liberty City. They should start the Netflix special in Liberty City to really subvert expectation and to throw everyone off guard, get the internet talking. You start the Netflix special in Liberty City. No one's going to expect that. And that'll be utterly fantastic. The beach was empty. Saw it on Reddit. Glad I didn't purchase this. Well, there might be more before the night ends here. I mean, so, you know, there could be more gameplay leaks surfacing before the end of the day here, or in the coming days. So be on the lookout if you want to see more. But in my opinion, the ambulance spawns. I have the video right here. I can't show you. I mean, I can go through it frame by frame, and I'd love to be proven wrong. I can't do that. I mean, that doesn't work for me. When you got the ambulance spawning out of nowhere, that's like GTA San Andreas all over again. Like, homie, that game released 20-something years ago. And, you know, maybe they were still working on it then. I'm not sure. I don't know how that stuff kind of works, but I guess we're going to have to wait for new clips to surface if they do, or just until the Netflix premiere here, in hopes that Rockstar really is going to show us a game that is more in line with Trailer 1, more in line with Trailer 2, more in line with what we've come to expect here. A prompt comes up for Jason to throw the wrench, by the way. Okay. Yeah, you can throw stuff. So that's like GTA 4. So they brought that back. That's actually good, because in GTA 5, you can't throw stuff. I don't believe, right? In GTA 4, you can pick up stuff on the ground like a brick, or if someone dropped their phone, you can pick it up and throw it. So they're bringing that back. That's good. Let's put that on the list. We have to wait until the 27th. The leaker's account got banned. No, I'm not seeing that. I don't know. I mean, I just can't believe today was the day where that we were going to get more GTA 6 stuff, and the fact that it has leaked is just unbelievable. People have a problem with Wolverine not being innovative, but GTA 6 is GTA 5.6. That's what I'm saying. Where is the innovation? I mean, this is basketball is still in the game from the Vice City screenshots. Jason and Kyle play. But those are old screenshots from 2024. They might have taken basketball out. I mean, I think that would be silly and stupid, but hey, look at this right here. Sit down clowns in the building.
At the sit-down
clown is coming through.
Hell yeah, I knew world class would be on top of the situation.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't believe it. I thought it was fake at first. I mean, I saw it, and then I didn't click on it for some reason. And then I saw it again, and I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck is this? And I clicked on it, and my impression was not... It just looked terrible. I mean, I want Trailer 1 to be the game. And I don't know if I'm getting that. And based off of today's gameplay, I don't think the answer is yes. In fact, I think it's leaning more towards no, that the trailer from 2023 is not going to be the final game. Graphics in that are so much better than this gameplay here, it's ridiculous. The animation system, I thought it was going to be revolutionary. I haven't seen that here in these gameplay videos. Yeah, it's a little smoother than it's ever been before. But I thought NPCs were going to behave more realistically. I mean, at least in this footage here today, we're not seeing that. I hope the next clip is like Jason walking through the beach. And if that looks interesting, you know, we'll obviously say it looks interesting. But like, bro, if everyone's just standing around like a statue and they're not really reacting, they have to have a reaction system in this game. I have yet to see the reaction system based off today's gameplay. That's the problem. There's no reaction system. I mean, it's the same as it was in GTA 5. That's not a reaction system. That's lazy. In Sleeping Dogs, there was an animation that was like an appropriate animation for when I crashed the freaking car. The freaking lady was pulling on her phone and taking a picture, and I'm like, holy shit! The game came out in 2013 on 360. I think Chromecat's coming back. Based on this gameplay video, homie, I think Chromecat might have a video here. GTA 4 is better than GTA 6. Can you imagine if... oh, my God. Can you imagine if he has to come back and makes another damn point? GTA 4 is better than GTA... I think it will be. I need you to watch the clip of Jason in the car. It's a very important clip. I understand this footage is from at least 2 years ago or whatever. Hopefully there is a lot of work that has been done. Hopefully they called in the A-team and they said this shit ain't where it needs to be. So let's push that shit back. Let's get this in the right spot. But the clip of Jason in the car, it looks like an Unreal Engine game. Why is the UI so terrible as well? The UI is abysmal. Oh. It's the same basketball as... Are you guys serious? They cut in... You're going to cut and paste the basketball from San Andreas and call it a day? You're bringing back the PS2 mechanic and not adding anything new to it? We got a problem here. I mean, this is bad. You know, Dude, there's no. Oh my God. I mean, it's almost impossible to tell, but dude, let me. I don't know if you guys can go. If you guys want to watch this basketball clip, and let me know if you can see it better than me. There's like the trees aren't moving in the wind. The vegetation isn't blowing in the wind. So maybe this build has the wind turned off or something, but like, bro, everything is static. I mean, I know it's a lower quality video, but I'm not seeing anything move. Go watch the Jason Duval basketball clip and come back. Tell me if you see the vegetation moving in the wind. I mean, because if I look up right now, it's moving. It's moving. As you look behind me, it's moving. I'm not seeing that in that clip. I'm not saying it's not moving, but in that clip, I don't see it moving. No car dents as well. That's what I'm saying. Ricardo says there's. That's what I'm saying. Even the crashing physics are trash. Motherfucker. Where is the $1 billion game? Did they just scrap all of this and start over within the last 2 years? Where's the $1 billion game? Where is the $1 billion game? The flag is moving. Where is the flag? In the basketball clip, where's the flag? Well, I wasn't talking about the flag. I'm talking about the trees. The flag, I mean, if it's moving, it's at 1 pixel per fucking second. I can't see that. You're talking at the beginning? Why is the world so dead, too? Like, I guess we're just going to have to wait until Netflix to really have the verdict on where this game stands as we go forward to the November 19th launch. Nate the Hate says that the GTA 6 leaked. Yeah, we've already discussed that, yes. I don't care. I mean, I do, and I'm so glad that that's the case because I hope that it's much better. But I have to judge what I'm seeing today because that's what's happened today, right? I can't say that the Netflix footage is going to be better, even though it probably will be. I would certainly hope so. You know, but at the end of the day, it's a 1,000-day-old build. How can you possibly moan? Because okay. Come on. Closer. Because trailer 3 looks better than the leaked footage, which presumably is after trailer 1 from 2023. Trailer 1 from December of 2023 looks better than the leaked footage that is presumably that came after trailer 1. So yes. Trailer 1 looks like a next generation game. Trailer 2, not so much compared to trailer 1, in my opinion. I think trailer 1 is the scope of the game, the fidelity of the game, the graphics compared to this footage here today. It's empty. There's no NPCs. There's no cars compared to what we've seen in trailer 1. It's dead. The whole world is dead. It's an empty open world. The leaves of the nearby trees move, but I can't tell if it's an animation filter on top of the. They're coping, and I'm not a hater. I'm looking at what I saw today, and I'm saying I'm underwhelmed, and I can have that opinion today. We're going to be excited on the 27th because it's Rockstar's turn. They haven't had much opportunity to share their own game because it keeps fucking leaking. So when Rockstar is in control and they got the ball in their court, we're going to see what they can do and how they impress. And that's in 9 days. It honestly doesn't look that bad. Yes, it does. Because you have to consider the fact that this is a $1 billion game, that this is a $100 game, that this game has been in the making for at least, 6 years? I mean, obviously it was probably in the making for longer than that if you want to go through, because they scrapped what Dan Houser had, I believe, right? With the Three Americas thing. So they probably just restarted at some point. They can't run 40 NASCARs on a track. There is no way Rockstar can run the AI for this. Here we go. The excuse of the PlayStation 5 and Xbox, by the way. Wrong. I just played the Warriors, homie. It's a PS2 game. And, there's a lot going on. Now, I understand that's a linear game, but no. Hardware is an excuse. It's a crutch for these Unreal Engine developers that watch YouTube tutorial videos and have a pointless degree, and they think that they got their foot in the games industry. Come on, dog. Now, I'm not saying the game's on Unreal Engine. Obviously, it's not. But the problem is that why is Take-Two... the game from these leaks isn't looking anything special. We better be blown. That's what I mean. That's what we're saying here today. I'm not saying that I'm canceling the pre-order. I'm not saying that the game looks like shit. Although today it looks underwhelming. We're going off of what we've seen here today, which of course we can't show you. That's what we're doing. I'm going to plug in the battery extender. We're going to go until this. We weren't ready. I mean, I wasn't ready. I didn't think we needed to have things ready to go. I thought everything was going to be. Quiet until the 27th. For the Netflix extended look. And today, boy oh boy, were we surprised. Hello. So we're going to go for a little bit longer here, and if more comes out as we're on the air, we will take a look. Half of the assets won't be included. I'm going to start refreshing here to see if anything else has popped up. I think Madden had better animations than this. Hopefully the game is much better than what we saw here today. Let's see what these shills are saying. So right now there's nothing new popping up here. Let's go to the GTA forums and let's see what they're saying. Let's go to the GTA forums. Let's see what they're saying. Here we go. Wait, there was a drop kick? They said there's something about a drop kick. I got to rewatch these clips again. How much shit was in here? They said there was a drop kick. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it just doesn't look good. I don't know what to tell you. It just doesn't look too hot.
At Snack Bar Super Chatted $5. Just counted the dots on the map in Vice City alone carries over 175 dots. Does that mean at least 175 interiors in the city? Better than GTA 5.
Either that or it's, well, I would hope it's better than GTA 5. I mean, holy shit. See, I think you guys are content with just a little bit more than what's already kind of, and we're hoping for something. I guess we just got to lower expectations here today after today's leak. I think we just have to lower expectations. I think that's the main takeaway here. Until Rockstar can pull the curtain back on their end and they can really show us what they got cooking, we just, and that's the best way to handle it, is to go in with lower expectations, because maybe this is the reality check that we kind of needed, to go in with lower expectations on the 27th, so that way we're not disappointed. The full map, by the way. They're saying that the map looks good, by the way. Joshua Trump in the building.
Super Chatted $5. The world is a stage, Michael. I believe R and this leaker are in bed together. They are generating.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Wouldn't that be crazy? Wouldn't that be insane? That would be crazy. And you almost kind of believe that, because this is just so insane. Especially on a random Tuesday. We're almost 1 week away from the Netflix premiere. What better way to hype it up? Jason uses John Marston walking animations from Red Dead 2. Wow, they're just going to copy and paste. That's unreal. I understand it's old gameplay, but what do you want me to do? Not talk about it? I don't understand. We're here to talk about today's footage. Of course, we're not at November 19th yet. We're not at the finish line. When we get to the finish line, it might be looking a little bit different. That's what we can tell you. But, we don't need to wait until November 19th. The 27th is coming very quickly here. And we'll have to see. Well, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for this. We're going to have to make sure things are charged and ready to go in case there's more. Because tomorrow there could be more clips, and we'll come back live and we'll break in if that happens again. We were going to play some indie slop today, or I don't know about indie, but we weren't ready for GTA 6 to leak again. I mean, that was the last thing I thought was going to happen, especially the full map. I mean, I don't know why people aren't making a bigger deal out of that. That's absolutely insane, how the full map is just right there on the screen for you. I mean, so the mapping community, they spent all that time, trying to get this map going and trying, and then here comes the fucking real map, and it's like, here you guys go. So they wasted their time on that because all their efforts have just, the official map is out there. It's over. I love the sound of the gameplay. I'll have to listen to it back again. I didn't have headphones on, so we'll have to listen to it back again, and we'll see. The police lights on the screen have an ugly effect. Yeah, I don't know about that. And again, this is older footage. And look at this right here.
_super chatted $5. Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. Everything is dust in the wind.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but it's over. They can't handle it. They really act like that this whole road rage thing is something new. They literally do this in GTA 5. I don't know if they get out of the car, but no, they do. They literally do. Like, this is not a new feature, and everyone's acting like it's such a new feature. Like, wow, they got a road rage mechanic, and the NPC is getting out of the car and going to whip ass. Bro, this is literally in GTA 5. I'm pretty sure. And they're acting like this is all new? Oh my God. Nothing about this footage here. If I was Rockstar, I would release the extended ASAP. Well, they probably have to wait. They've already locked it in with Netflix. They've already locked it in with Netflix. Now, if more gameplay leaks, then that isn't going to be good. Imagine if the beach footage leaks. It looks like GTA 5 with mods. Impossible to find the video? No, I have it right here. It's easy to find. Oh, the mapping guys got really close. Rockstar needs to find out who is feeding these guys information. Well, their work is complete now. I mean, obviously the whole map is out there. I guess they just got to fill in the details a little bit better. The gameplay looks like crap. Witcher 4. Does The Witcher 4 look better? I mean, obviously, again, the Netflix event, I mean, that's obviously the first look at the game from Rockstar Games. This will be forgotten about by then. I mean, no one's going to remember these two gameplay clips here today. If you weren't on the internet today, this is already forgotten about by tomorrow. Because there could be more tomorrow. I mean, I don't know. But with that said, the Netflix premiere is obviously the big day. And I just hope that they're going to show us a game that's more reminiscent of the trailers, more reminiscent of something that's, actually jaw-dropping and it's literally on YouTube, yeah. But like I said, if you watch the clip where they do the crash, the NPCs in the background are not reacting to what's going on in front of them. And I'm pretty sure in real life, if someone was that close, they would at least be looking in that direction. They might not have too much to offer in this game in terms of fighting, considering that Jason knocked out a guy twice his weight with one punch. It's that GTA 5 crap again. It's that GTA 5 combat system again that's total garbage, where there's like 2 animations and then that's it. Like, it's just a total downgrade from GTA 4. And I just played the Warriors like 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago. We just played the Warriors. Holy shit. Can they handle more delays? No, it's not going to happen. I mean, again, this footage was from a couple of years ago, apparently. Okay, that's great, but I'm still here today to talk about the footage. So I understand that this footage here today is not what we're going to see on November 19th, but it does give us a decent look at what to expect in certain areas. Jason's kick didn't even hit the guy, and it's still connected. Yeah. Well, like I said, this whatever build this is it's not ready for release, dude. You got to understand, Strauss Zelnick was hyping this thing up to the freaking, and it's like, you know, Rockstar, they're perfectionists, and then they can't have another Cyberpunk moment. There's no way the normies are looking at this and saying, wow. You know, other than the fact that it's like, oh my God, it's our first GTA 6 gameplay today. There's no way. It's Red Dead Redemption 2, but easier. No, listen, you're not understanding. I'm not saying the game is total garbage, but today, you know, we have to wait until the Netflix. I mean, that's all I can say at this point. We have to, I mean, obviously the full map leaking is terrible, but we have to wait until the Netflix. We have to wait until the Netflix on the 27th, and then we can come forward, and then we can say, well, either this game is not where it needs to be, or we're highly impressed. You know, the fuel mechanic is seemingly in the game unless they've taken that out. So the fuel mechanic is in there, and that's fantastic. Now I need to see other NPCs going to the gas station and filling up their car to really be immersed and to be locked in. Because if we go to the gas station of the game and there's no NPCs pulling up, then the game is not impressive. You know. We're going to have to find out on the 27th. I think maybe we're overacting a little bit here with this footage, but right now this is today, the 18th of August. So, you know, we're not there yet. Once we're there, and we see what Rockstar has to show, and what they want us to see, and how they're going to present it, you know, this could be a much different story, and it could be like, okay, this is the $1 billion game. Now we're understanding this. Now we're understanding why it's on Netflix. Now we're understanding the hype. Now we're understanding that, yes, this is more akin to Trailer 1 and Trailer 2, versus the gameplay here today was more reminiscent of the 2022 leaks. And let's go ahead and refresh here to see if anything else has happened. And nothing. There might not be more. I would assume that might be it, actually. If the original Rockstar team was from GTA 4 was still around instead of the new Rockstar team, better Grand Theft Auto. The guy who brought the idea forward for the locomotive system left Rockstar in 2024. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not. If the locomotive system is here in this footage, I'm not really seeing it. I'm not really seeing it. If the locomotive system is here in this footage, I'm not really seeing it. Give us the leaks. Guys, they're not hard to find. They might be harder now, but it's all over Twitter. It's all over Reddit, you know. We'll have to see. I mean, you know, it's just GTA 6 preview event is reportedly underway for press and content creators. Why are they doing that? You know, it's just like it's turning into every other video game. Like the Netflix thing was cool, but now we're inviting the YouTube shills. Oh, well, we know who got invited and who didn't because why are they doing a preview event to like? Why do you need? See that's what I don't understand. Like, what the game was. You guys told me first before any of this transpired. You guys said Rockstar doesn't need to do the marketing, right? Now they're doing these events where they're inviting these brand-friendly shills to come in and say the game's fucking amazing. I don't need that. That's the Netflix premier's job. I don't need what's-his-face to tell me that the game is amazing in a 35-minute word salad video. I mean, what the fuck is that shit? That's cringe. Now I'm starting to think that this isn't as punk rock as it should have been. It's fucking bullshit. How you guys want to go against... How you guys want to do it like everyone else. That's not Rockstar. That's not the old Rockstar. They didn't even go to E3. Because they didn't need to E3. Back when that was a thing. Now they want to do these content creator events and just be like every other game. Oh. No wonder why they got the devil indicator on the screen. They're going to punish you for playing badly, and they're going to make it way harder. And they got the moral system because the devs are a little woke, and they're like, oh my god, you can play it like that, but we're also going to punish you because God forbid you be a little violent in the Grand Theft Auto game, right? And it seems like that might be the case. There's no blood, very little blood. I mean, what are we doing, dog? What are we doing? Why is there no blood? He's got the goddamn wrench. Why is there no blood? There's like one splatter of blood. In Red Dead 2, there's more blood. And I told you, I said they're going to be able to get away with more in Red Dead 2 because it's kind of a fantasy game. It took place in 1800s. Wild West. They're not going to show any of that stuff on Netflix either. They're going to show this like Fast and the Furious kind of thing, probably, where it's like brand friendly and the Mass Effect moral system. Oh Lord, that's woke. The Mass Effect moral system, by the way, that's woke. Alana got to play Red Dead 2 early. Oh. Yeah, and I remember reading articles about that, and they were gushing over the NPC system and how revolutionary it was, how you could talk to every NPC. And then I played it, and I thought, oh, this is stupid. You're just saying like 3 random lines. Hey there, mister. Who'd let the simpleton out of the asylum? There's no real outcome here. It's just like compliment and then say something negative like twice, and then they start attacking you or they run away. That's like the extent of the conversation system. Like, no new missions can come out of it. No new, like, hey, can you help me? I'm over here. Nah. There is very little blood that makes it work. In a GTA game, by the way, Vice City, you got, Chromecast coming back for this one, homie. In Vice City, you got a motherfucking chainsaw and it's crazy and, but boy, oh boy, a little blood in this game. Yeah, we can't do that. Wrench is more of a blunt weapon. There shouldn't be much blood in hitting them in the stomach. I mean, I agree. I think that is a little realistic, but they were fighting before that, too. Oh. I didn't see the locomotion system. We didn't see anything that was shockingly impressive. I guess we're just going to have to hold the horses until the 27th. I guess we're going to have to hold the horses until the 27th. And that's coming quick. In about a week or so, we will have the official unveil. And at that point, that's it. And I'm not going in hating it. This is old footage. That's what's being said. So we're just going to chalk it up as old footage, okay. I mean, it's obviously look at the game still, but what has changed between now and when that footage was taken? Hopefully change for the better. That was seemingly before the second delay. Or the first delay, whatever delay happened, however many delays the game's had. Used to have dismembering. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's 2023 footage. Well, we don't. I hope. I mean, I hope it is, because there's a lot of things that need improvement. The leaker leaked the ending to the GTA 6 game. Yeah, I bet he did. This is why we need our mods in here, because I already told you guys they're going to act real silly once we get viewers in here. And the mods are a little, it's just like I thought it was going to be. A little absent here. Once we get viewers in here and the chat actually starts moving a lot, boy, oh boy, does it change. Because, I mean, yesterday we were playing the most irrelevant game you could ever play, and the chat wasn't moving for probably 5 minutes straight. Not really sure how I feel about the leak of the GTA 6 map, but I'll chalk it up. A lot of details missing from what it's based on. I know. We'll have to follow this closely here and see if there's anything else that comes from this here. But right now it looks like it's that's it for today. Two small gameplay leaks and the map. Okay, we have 30% battery. We're probably not going to go for that long. We'll probably be wrapping it up here. But we had to break in here. I mean, this was pretty crazy here on a Tuesday. I mean, I didn't expect this at all. We were going to do something else, and we had that actually ready to go, but this just came out of nowhere. But we're glad that we didn't do the other thing, because boy, oh boy, that would have sucked had we been playing some irrelevant game and then all of a sudden we get, big GTA 6 leak. Like, oh my God, like, this is unbelievable. So much for all digital stopping the leaks. Well, in terms of the final game, I mean, I don't think that will leak. Like these older builds might leak. I don't know how they're doing that, but in terms of final gameplay from the release build, I don't think that will leak. I mean, I could be wrong at this point, because my God, it seems like every other like 6 months this game is leaking. Just saw the leaked map. It's huge. I mean, to me, there's a whole lot of nothing on it, but maybe that's because it's zoomed out. Maybe when you zoom in, there's just a shit ton of stuff to see and do on the map, activities, things like that. Like I said, we have to, to fully have an opinion on this, we have to wait until the Netflix premiere. This is just kind of the wet the whistle a little bit from an older build. The map looks much bigger than GTA 5. Well, I would hope. GTA 5 is a PS3 game, guys, 360 game. You guys act like that's an achievement. Like, yeah, it's better than GTA 5, and it's like, well, I mean, that's that's the standard to have it better than GTA 5. Also the comps spawned immediately out of nowhere when Jason knocked out the guy. No, that's not true. That's not true. I mean, unless it's a different comp. Because if you watch that, you got to watch it again closely. You got to go slow. There's a cop waiting there at the end of the bridge, and you can see him before that all starts. So I'm assuming that's the same one. But the ambulance, that seemingly spawns out of nowhere. And I said, dude, like what are the paramedics going to do in this game? Are they going to do that clap shit and then they just pretend to yeah, wake up, like, come on, dog. 24/7 supermarket. GTA 5's map was super boring. Well, that's what I'm saying. I hope that this one isn't as boring because there's a lot of empty space here. I don't think anything else will leak tonight. I don't think. I think that's it. The biggest surprise from GTA 6 gameplay leaks is just how influential Red Dead Redemption. Oh God. The AI literally looked better. Yeah, and I said that was going to be a problem. It's just like you're seeing all this AI slop, and it's kind of conditioning you to think that, yeah, this is going to be the game, and obviously they can't. There's no way. Well, of course the AI looks better. I mean, you can't compete with that. Yeah, the airport is huge in this game. It's unbelievably big. Maybe there's a whole nother map. That's what I'm saying. We need innovation. It's a $2 billion game. I am tired of hearing about how, it's better than GTA 5, so therefore it's amazing. Like, come on, guys. It's a $2 billion game, $1 billion game. It's a $100 game that we've already pre-ordered, the Ultimate Edition. It's $80 standard, right? Or whatever the price is. Yeah, 80. And it's like, we got to expect a little bit more than that. No, I'm not talking about the size of the map. I'm talking about like there's not much city to it. Like you have Vice City, and then you got the Keys, and there's a couple of other things, but the top half of the map is like nothing, but just like woods and stuff. That ain't gonna be exciting. Dude, the NPCs were just standing around, no interaction between Jason and the guy he fought. That's what I'm saying. Go back and watch it again. They were moving their hands a little bit more, which I thought was kind of cool, but I want to see the new animation system. We want to see the new locomotion system. We want to see something big, and that's what they got to bring to the table on the 27th. That's what they got to bring to the table on the 27th. The map looks like a Forza map city where there's nothing. Oh, Lord. Can you imagine? Let me see if the shills are still live. They look like they saw a ghost when they were talking about this, pretending to be excited. Everyone's got a video now. GTA 6 just leaked, by the way. Well, Rockstar doesn't really have to give a shit about this because, really honest, I mean, outside of if the full map didn't leak, like if that, I guess that's more important. But this gameplay here, I mean, the AI slop will overtake it. No one wants to watch the real gameplay. They want to watch the fantasy. So the AI slop will still get more views. Someone will think about this. Someone will put up an AI slop gameplay video of GTA 6, and now that the gameplay is actually leaked, they'll just sit there and title it that. It'll be a bunch of AI slop. If you weren't on the internet today, you probably didn't even know that this was real. So it's just it really isn't that big of a deal to Rockstar, other than maybe the map leaking. Because other than that, it's just kind of like random gameplay, which we've already seen that in the 2022. Yeah, the gas mechanic is in there, and I'm happy, but I want to see more of how that works, and I'm assuming we'll get we'll hopefully get some more information on that on the 27th. It's scary that the AI gameplay looks good. Yeah. Well, you can't compete. That's why they got to get the game out sooner than they maybe would like to, because they have to get it out. The AI stuff's going to continue to overtake, and this time next year, it's just, how can you make a game when the fantasy is connecting more than the actual game? You know what I mean? The normies want to watch the fantasy of the game. They want to buy into the fantasy of the game. Like, this idea of Grand Theft Auto 6 and what it could be is actually more compelling than maybe the reality of it. And you just can't compete with that. The flora isn't moving. They're frozen. There's no way that this is the final build. What is yeah. Well, that's what I said. The trees and stuff weren't really, I couldn't see that. I couldn't see the vegetation moving. I hope it's an early build, and that come August 27th, we're blown away. I think this is the best case scenario, actually. Because now that the hype is, not the hype, but the reality has kind of settled in here and it's deflated a tad bit, we can come into the 27th of August and say, oh my God, this is the final game. Like, this is what we're going to play on November 19th, not these two. This will be forgotten about, these two little gameplay videos. No one, you know what I mean? And that's what needs to happen on the 27th, is they roll that freaking curtain back and they say Rockstar Games presents. Boom! Trucks. The trunk slams, or it opens up, or some shit like that, and then it just shows something like really fucking good, and it shows like the locomotion system, and we got all this crazy stuff. The graphics are hyped up, amped up. That's what we're looking for. There's a couple of towns in the map. Well, they need to be super detailed. If they're going to have small towns in the map, then they need to be super detailed. There needs to be things to do that are unique to them in there. It was moving, but very low. Unless they did better than this, the AI has already surpassed it. That's what I said. That's why I said they got to get this game out November 19th, because they can't mess around much longer. The AI slop is taking over. If there's no surfing in the game, I want them to show gameplay of the beach. Could you imagine if they start the Netflix premiere like that, and they have the lady voiceover? In Grand Theft Auto 6, Rockstar aims to produce the most immersive, groundbreaking open world ever created. And they show us kind of slowly walking through the beach, and everyone's kind of living their lives, doing their activities on the beach. You can go up to someone and talk to someone, and, that's what I'm looking for. I don't know if we're going to get that, but that's what I'm looking for. The map consists of only 5 counties. Well, we are going to be wrapping this up here shortly. We're not going to go for another 29%, but I am going to get this stuff charged up in case we got to break in tomorrow. There could be more leaks. 3-hour broadcast here, and big time support here today, and we had a lot of people in here. It says 736 for the peak, so that's what we're looking forward to, and that is more like it. But we are back down to 400 viewers now, so well, it says 5 on here. But with that said, so it seems like the 27th will be a pretty big stream. We'll have to see. The 27th of August, we'll have to see. It should be the biggest stream we've ever done, because today that's more like it in terms of the viewership. The chat was moving way quicker. Well, not now, but I thought anyway. I don't know. I wasn't looking. We were trying to lock in. No, we're not doing a walking stream. So, listen, we're going to wrap this up here. I thought the gameplay was underwhelming. I think the balloon has deflated a bit, but I think this is what was needed. So that way we can lower the expectations as we come into the 27th of August for the Netflix extended preview of Grand Theft Auto 6. And hopefully Rockstar can shock us, surprise us, and wow us with Grand Theft Auto 6, the biggest entity in all of Vidya, by them officially pulling the curtain back. And we won't remember these two little gameplay leaks that are irrelevant. Not that they were bad, but they weren't mind-blowingly impressive. It wasn't, it just looks more of the same, which I guess that's probably what the game will be when it's all said and done, but we're hoping for a smart evolution. We're hoping for some next-level stuff somewhere within this game, and I'm not seeing it in this gameplay. We're not seeing anything revolutionary in this gameplay so far, and I guess that's where we have to wait until the 27th of August to see when the curtain is going to be pulled back. And the crash did almost no damage. The footage is low quality. I can't tell, but this is GTA 6. GTA 4 had more impressive realistic damage. But the shows won't talk about that. If you went to someone's channel right now that were like saying, "Oh my God, this is so amazing," you could say those things and they wouldn't even have anything to say back. It's so sad. It's so sad. We love the queen. She's so fantastic. What an amazing moment. She's so fantastic. Items were moving realistically in Jason's trunk when he was driving in the grass. Scam. Well, I closed it. See, that's the thing. There's stuff to. So the physics, the necklace, we didn't see that initially. Some of the stuff you got to slow down. I'm going to look at it in full screen again with the sound on and stuff, and maybe we'll be a little bit more impressed. But the ambulance spawning out of nowhere, I mean, unless someone can crack that and figure that one out, because I can't figure out where that ambulance came from. There is an ambulance in the background. That's not, I thought that was the ambulance that spawns. I thought maybe they spawn an NPC. It comes out of the hospital. They go into the freaking ambulance and then it pulls out. That's not the ambulance that comes out. So it seemingly just spawned out of nowhere. Emergency stream if more leaks come out. Well, we'll have to see. Obviously, if it's like late at night or something, we probably we'll wait until tomorrow. But yeah, we'll be breaking in once there's more stuff here. If there is any stuff, I don't think there will be more. I think that's it. I think it's done with. So at this point, it's probably just waiting until the 27th. But if there is more, we'll obviously come out here and. We'll obviously come out here and take a look at it and let you guys know. Items were moving realistically in Jason's car trunk. Yeah, I'm going to have to look at the trunk and see. There's a lot to look at here. There's a lot to take in. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that said, we are going to be wrapping it up here. We will break in when we can. If there is an update here, there could be more. There might not be more. But regardless, on the 27th, the big unveil from Rockstar themselves, and I bet they're fired up here today, knowing that the game leaked again. That's absolutely insanity, especially considering the full map. I think that's the worst part about it for Rockstar is the full map is out there, and I mean everyone seems to be impressed, but me, I don't know. You guys like Fortnite or something? Look like Fortnite. Like Fortnite had more diversity on a motherfucking map than that. I mean, my God. So with that said, we are going to wrap it up. I'm not saying the game is trash. We're not hating on the game. But with that said, what we can tell you is that we're going in with lower expectations, and maybe that's a great thing. So we'll break in if there's anything new that pops up. But for now, that's going to do it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show. And with that said, we will see you later. It's over.